No matter what pants I put on, the head of my penis just keeps popping out of my pants.
I mean, why does this one look like this? Why else does it look like this?
The aggression at which you say cum as well. Like, it was just like really intense.
Strong words.
I'm making smoothies, I'm making frappes, I'm making everything. The label is actually a wombat dead at the bottom of a pool.
Yeah. And then get back into that weird sex-charged city and find yourself a dildo or
Find
two.
some more dildos.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
And the person who had the closest guess, with a guess of 4,356, was
Mandem.
No way!
That's insane. M, show yourself.
Episode of Back Pocket for 2021, and Raj willing, we will be back for 2020, but Raj willing, we will be back in 2021. But if we aren't, I can't do our last ever episode alone, so I am joined by...
Gus, I got nothing. I'm just happy to be here with you guys that we made it. You didn't even say your name, by the way.
I didn't even say anything correctly.
So I'm joined by...
Nick Boy.
She's so used to we finally got that down.
Hey, should we do what we did when we shot yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's just start.
Yeah,
Let's
all
start
right.
again.
Okay, on the wide?
Yep, we'll come in on the wide.
Okay.
Coming
Clap.
across in, coming across in 3, 2, here we go. No matter what pants I put on, the head of my penis just keeps popping out of my pants.
Now I got a back pocket.
The aggression at which you say cum. Like, it was just like really intense.
I'm making smoothies, I'm making frappes, I'm making everything. The label is own, so I am joined by...
Did you still not say your name?
Phoenix Alliance says cancelled before release.
We gotta give it one more crack.
Red Hot go. For the boys, for the boys.
All right.
Because we can't go out like this.
Not like this. So without an
Better
intro video.
fucking clap as well.
Without the intro. Here we go. On 3.
All right, on the
3,
wide.
2, here we go.
Welcome to the last episode of Back Pocket for 2020. I am Nick Boy Richardson, and God willing, and Raj willing, we will be back in 2021. But if this is our last episode ever, I can't do it alone, so I am joined by...
Gus, who's going to quit before release. Forget getting cancelled. And I'm joined by...
Stephanie, who was asleep not 30 minutes ago.
It's true.
On a couch.
And Peter, who forgot the collar today.
Yeah, man, come on. Last
It's at home
episode.
somewhere. It's
Christmas, fancy.
You only have one collar?
Yeah, I attach it to every tee that
That's
I own.
nice. It's like you're like a priest.
Yeah.
That's like we were
absolutely.
talking about zipping pants at the start of the year.
Like a priest? Well, they more unzip.
Yeah, that's true. We had the discussion that all pants should be able to zip off. All shirts should have an option of a collar or not.
Yeah, and you pop it off and it's like a grandpa collar. The priest who was like the minister at my school.
Fuck him.
No.
Let's start again.
No.
All of your stories like start out jovial and then are like, and then my parents got divorced.
One of the out of context clips in the original intro was Nick going, "My parents get divorced." I'm like, that doesn't fit in there.
It's not a good start. It's
I
not a good
swear, this is a happy story. I asked him where he bought the little white thing in his collar, and he pulled it out. He was like, "Oh no, they give you one when you do this." And he's like, "But you just make the rest of them out of milk cartons," and like show me and he was like, "You just cut that out and put that in there." I was like, "That's not what God would have wanted."
God looks down on pasteurized product.
What did you say?
Nothing, it's fine. Pasteurized was a better bit.
Did you say God is lactose intolerant?
No, but that's good.
That's good too.
Yeah,
I got
bad.
three. Yeah,
You
excellent.
get 3
Okay,
intros
cool.
and you get 3 milk pasta jokes.
Oh, he's a pastor. Oh, fucked it.
Yeah, pasteurized.
Should we just go from the top?
Yeah, okay,
You better
from the
fucking
wide.
clap. Hey, all right, so welcome back to the last episode of Back Pocket for 2020. We are excited to have you here as the entire country is about to fall apart again. And to celebrate the end of the year, the end of nearly half a year for us on air, this is the last episode of the season of Giving Back.
It's gonna happen.
Natural Harvest.
Brought to you by.
I was like, oh, I'm so happy I'll be able to show my kids and nieces and nephews this.
They won't know what that
Natural
means.
Harvest
is
is
safe.
fine.
The book has been sitting on my coffee table all week. Those kids know what that book is. Welcome back to the season of Giving Back Pocket. Season of Giving Back Pocket. Yes. All month we have been giving back to you guys, our wonderful community, games, prizes.
Things that are wrapped.
Yeah, things that are wrapped that I was convinced would be much more trash than I was
Treasure?
expecting, but they
I
are
just
actually...
don't want to like hype it up to a point where people are like, oh, it's a, you know.
Yeah, it's not a, say, $4,000 PC, which we are giving away today.
Right there, right
Boom.
there.
It is happening.
It's on. It's turned on.
It's on
is
right
turned on.
now.
working.
It's working.
It's gone into sleep
Guys,
mode,
it
though.
works.
It works.
Somehow.
Does
Would
it
have
work?
thunk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
It's got Windows on it now. How exciting.
That is so exciting. And
An operating
things
system.
You can put on that operating system, all the games you can play. We are going to be giving away that computer today as part of the Intel and BackPocket PC giveaway. We are so excited to finally be at the point where we can hand this bad boy off, mainly just because of the crippling responsibility I feel like of having it in the studio.
Very true. Why is it presented by Raj now?
Because
I'm
it's
a real worry.
We're tempting fate there.
Yeah,
I'm
I
waiting
like
for this
it.
thing to
I
blow up.
like it. Let's laugh in the face of potential cancellation.
That's
Yeah.
good. So the entries are closed for the competition. We will be revealing the winner at the end of the show. But throughout the night, there were a couple of carols that you guys wrote as part of this competition that were just too good.
Well, that would, for anyone who doesn't know, the entry mechanic for this one was to reword a classic Christmas carol about video games or BackPocket or a bit of both. And there were, I think, like over 158 entries last time I checked.
There were 204 when I did a bit of
did
a
an
check.
extra-
Yep.
You got to 217, and I think it then
something
got
like that,
to
and then-
250 were the last ones.
Yeah, of like original people writing songs.
Yeah, it
writing songs.
Yeah.
It was
And
amazing.
sorry, when I say these numbers, this was the first time we got to it.
Yeah,
It was like,
totally.
all right, let's divvy this. Oh my God.
I just want to say we've reached a level 4 hype train, and Psycho Dragon Man just gifted 5 subs.
Psycho Dragon Man.
Christmas,
Psycho Train, yeah.
Christmas spirit.
Look how hyped he
Coming out
is.
the wazoo.
Look how hyped he is. Oh, yeah.
It's level 5 now. It's level 5.
It's like a man kissing strings of spaghetti.
So we will give that PC away, but there are a couple of Christmas carols that you wrote that we loved so much. So those runners-up will get themselves a free video game of their choice.
And they will get their songs sung live on this stream by the lovely voices you're seeing in front of you right now.
they will indeed.
Me. No one?
No, it's adorable. It's like me.
You sounded like one of Marge Simpson's sisters.
They are my
but-
spirit animal.
If you do not win the computer or you do not win the free video games, you also have a chance to win something else because Intel decided that you shouldn't go home empty-handed. And I say you, it can't be all of you, it's just one more person. But there is another competition running right now on our socials. If you go to our Twitter, which is at ThePockety, Pockety.
Yeah, is it our Twitter or is it...
More his.
It's Twitter.
Or theirs, or
It's-
whatever it is.
it's-
It's just
yeah.
this
It's the
thing
pocket.
that has taken over.
We don't know the password, but there is a competition there running right now for you to win one of the CPUs that's in this computer. You can win yourself a 10th gen Intel Core i9 CPU, and it's a beast. It's an absolute beast. Upgrading the CPU in my computer was genuinely more significant for me than upgrading from a 980 to a 2070 Super because the bottlenecking with my CPU.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
like
that's what I did.
5
too.
years
It
old.
was the
Totally.
CPU and my RAM for all the post-production I do on like graphics and stuff. Whereas like a GPU is useful there, but the CPU actually just getting everything rendering out. I was like, oh my God, this
It's
just
nice
took everything.
seeing that low percentage
Oh yeah.
usage.
Oh, God, I love the low
yeah.
percentage. It's so good. So head to our socials and you can win that. That competition closes on Boxing Day. Finally, competitions, things we're giving away.
More.
We've been doing the season of Giving Back Pocket all month, and Rockstar were watching and they were like, you know what? We want to get in on some of this action. So they contacted us and said that they wanted to give something back to you guys as well. So we ran the Back Pocket Heist. This was in celebration of the new Grand Theft Auto Heist that has dropped in the game. It dropped this week. It is the Cayo Perico Heist. And, excuse me. We wanted you guys to design posters for a back pocket heist. You have done so. They're fantastic. We'll see those later on. And the prize for that was a $500 gift voucher to JB Hi-Fi and $300 worth of Rockstar swag,
Including
including
A little bit of it's here.
Oh, there's a box there.
Kubrick Heist edition.
And there's like hoodies and shirts
All
and
that swag.
all that swag. There's
Yeah.
just a bunch of swag. It's like $300 worth of swag.
And we're going to go through all of them tonight, later on. So we'll go through all the entries and we'll announce the winners and a couple of runners up there as well.
Yeah.
Because we're just throwing games out like it's nobody's business.
So that is all the competition business that we need to talk about. So let's get on to the business of talking about video games with what we've been playing this week. Because I'm just saying what you've been playing, brought to you by Brent Jones, aka LowkiCat.
LowkiCat, who we have to say is the most generous of cats.
So we normally talk shit.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, it's the end of the year.
Today is a different day.
Today's a very different day, my friends. We need to up LowkiCat as the most generous of cats and birds, or whatever we landed on. I've forgotten, actually.
Yeah,
but
cat.
we did a stream the other night.
Birdcat.
Birdcat. We did a charity stream the other night, playing FIFA with some Sony music celebrities, and we were doing that one for You Can Stay.
Yep.
Which was a charity for regional areas that bring in cancer sufferers to get their treatment, and it's a way for them to stay in the city closer to where they're getting their treatment done. LowkiCat dropped somewhere near like
I think $1,100 by the end of the night.
$1,100 or something like that in donations, which is unbelievable, and we are so thankful to him for that. Also for being a pocketeer, but like for jumping across there and helping out with
Bloody legend.
with an amazingly good cause. We're not a cause. We're just here for fun.
That
That's
cause,
a
I believe, is still running. The
Yes,
foundation
yes.
is still running that. So if you go to the Sony
Another 3
Foundation,
days.
three more days.
Yeah.
There's a few more streams happening. If you follow that on Twitter, you'll see some other people streaming, and there'll be links to their Tiltifiers that you can donate if you.
But you can go to the Sony Foundation on Tiltify, and you'll see the bigger appeal. We had a smaller part of that, which has gone into the big broad one.
Is ours closed? This is actual housekeeping. Like,
I believe
think
you could.
I just don't want
probably
people
still
to
donate
accidentally
I don't
go-
think they've shut it down. but
okay,
it's-
well maybe if you are interested, head across to the larger site instead of going to maybe the old link that we might have had, just in case.
Yeah,
That's all.
but even if that link is still live, that money will still go to
Of course,
them.
of course.
It's not like coming to us or anything. So, yeah. So yes, thank you very much, LowkiCat. I'm still not a fan, but like I'm saying, like the rest,
I wouldn't vote for you.
No, don't ever vote for him in any form of like.
can't be
Charitable donations were like akin to a politician kissing a baby.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, you want to eat the baby.
You're trying to buy our love. That's
All
not gonna
this
work.
trash talk.
There we
I'm
go. We spun it back
appalled.
around.
Honestly, I am appalled.
I know what you did to Alf. All right, let's jump in.
Even Alf doesn't know.
Should we reference this?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Oh well, in that case, I should.
Show us your sexy butt.
Now dance a little bit.
Hey.
There he is.
Give a little bit of that. Yeah, he knows
in this
what
show.
he's doing.
There it is.
Oh, he's like the sexy century girl.
Yeah.
How many wines have you had?
This was my first sip. I've just
Sale of the century.
I've been asleep for a very long
That's
time.
true.
I had a
You have.
big day.
You're on the way up, where we're all on the way down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To the end of the night, you're gonna be hyped.
Hyped.
All right. So what have we been playing this week? We should start. Should we talk about Cyberpunk? Have we been playing? You've barely played it.
So I installed it on my PC and I burned through all the stuff I'd got up to on the PS4. I mentioned last week how dog shit it runs on the PS4, and I was worried because
I hadn't read anything
Not
about
much had been out. No, not much had been out at that point about that, and I was worried that I was the outlier, and I was like, maybe my PS4's screwed, and I'm just like suffering here, and I was therefore happy to see how many people are complaining about PS4 and Xbox.
Well, should we quickly touch on that? Because I feel like we have the news shows and we do the news in those.
Yep.
And we've covered a bit of the release stuff, but it's just so big at the moment. Just what's happened with this release is it has just swallowed the game.
I'm actually devastated for the developers because I feel like there's been obviously some poor management decisions made with the pressure to get this game out this year. And they've been working on this game for so long. The Witcher is like such a huge bar to hit in terms of that was like game of the year across the board. Like it just like blasting through sales records and stuff like that. Like it was such a huge game that was such a success for them, and this was their follow-up. And I feel like the developers have worked so hard on something that only a small percentage of people can actually play. And I feel awful.
Yeah, it's not a nice feeling all up. Like as I said last week, even as a joke, I'm like, wow, this runs terribly. I'm going to have to wait. And I since reinstalled it on PC. It runs well enough on my mid-range PC on medium specs. It actually looks really nice, and I'm playing it on a widescreen monitor. But it is not ideal. I'm not enjoying it the way you both are. I'm not enjoying it the way it looks like it should be played in trailers and that kind of thing as well. And that will bug me the whole way through.
Yeah, because it's like... It's a game that's been in development for so long that people were expecting this revolutionary release when really it's a 7-year-old game. And part of what makes it spectacular is when it's running at its highest end, because it's not spectacular as an RPG. It's just very good,
and it's not spectacular.
And it's not it's not the best RPG of the last generation by any stretch of the imagination, but is the best looking one when played on the right hardware. So it's like the hype damaged the and we've had this conversation I think offline, but that Cyberpunk, CD Projekt, the studio, were obviously part of building that hype through the content that they kept rolling out about, like, you know, there's hours and hours long videos of like dev diary stuff. It was like, we want you to think of this as the next big thing as opposed to the next thing that we're making.
Yeah. I definitely feel for the employees of the company.
Yeah.
I think that they've just been put in a terrible position.
Because CDP released another one of those scary yellow things, being like, okay, we're taking this short break over Christmas, but we're going to be pumping out fixes, right up until February,
Like
March.
huge patches. Like patches that...
And imagine having a break with that looming over you as well. It's not a break.
No, you're not having a mental break.
But the bewildering thing for me is that it's gone beyond the game. Like, CD Projekt Red, I feel like part of the hype, like there was the hype for the game and the hype for just like everything that we sort of thought we knew about it. But there was also the hype for the idea of them as a developer. They were one of the few last consumer-first developers. They released so much amazing free DLC for The Witcher. They own GOG. They had a reputation as being like, oh, we look after you guys when everyone else is like in the middle of microtransactions and everything. They're like, here's fucking Witcher shit all over the place. They put out DLC that's bigger than most video games and stuff. And then with this, like, it's become clear that they were hiding the old or like original...
I was going to say, that's the real unforgivable sin in all of this. Now, I'm not blaming individuals, and as a company, someone's made that decision to not show any footage from the original OG PS4 and Xbox One up to release. And that is where, as we've said before, a large majority of people will be aiming to play this.
8 million pre-orders.
And it is unplayable on...
And I feel like, I understand that, like, our audience is obviously, like, very a pretty core gamer audience. So a lot of us have PCs. Like, I could easily buy this on PC and play it and run it. But, like, the majority of the population will play stuff on console, because you buy a console, you expect that it will last for a generation and that games will run on it for that generation.
Yeah, totally.
If a game comes out for that console, then you should be able to play it.
Yeah.
And for them to have like, admitted... like, we like held that back from you and you weren't able to make an informed choice on whether or not to buy the game on the platform.
And not only like held it back from the consumer, but then actively released it and then came out later and we're like, we should have focused more on optimizing the experience on older hardware. It's like, what the fuck is your job? Like, that is your job. Your job, you should have sacrificed the people with the 3080s and the 3090s. Like, those people should be the people who get a patch that bring in ray tracing. It should be like working on everything.
Yeah.
And then also the idea of like, they've got this like refund policy where they like approach Xbox and PSN,
which I did.
Did you? Well, sorry, just really quick. They're like, go do that. Try to take it back to the store, but if that doesn't work, just email us. And it's like, you're fucking insane. Like, you're gonna
7 million emails in the inbox overnight.
Yeah, 6.5 million of them are just like, fuck you.
Well, I'm going to see what the process is, because I got this on PS4 with the intention of playing on PS5, knowing that upgrade would happen. I got shitty. I bought it on PC, so I've spent $200 on Cyberpunk right now, and I'm like, I'd like to get that PS money back. So I went through the process on the PS Store, and I was like, there is a process to say I'd like a refund. I then got an email saying, we saw your complaint. We're sorry. What's your complaint? And I was like, well, I want a refund. And then they sent me back a thing saying, CD Projekt Red will be patching this game. That is your answer.
Yeah, I've seen that on Reddit.
And that's fine.
Well.
Like, I didn't expect
Yeah.
one. I know
Yeah.
PlayStation don't have a refund policy, same as Xbox, same as the way Steam does. And so I've done that. But I am now
In
curious.
violation
like,
of the
I've seen
agency.
screenshots of people having like chat with support, being like, "I'm sorry, but because the game has been downloaded and played a little bit,
Yeah.
You're not eligible for a refund."
Interesting.
Yeah,
Steam,
right.
Steam has
And
that.
and the guy was like hate typing, being like, "It doesn't work. Like it won't load. It keeps crashing. Like I cannot. The game is unplayable." And the person's like, "Because you've downloaded the
It's
game."
it's ruined Christmas for so many people.
Yeah.
This game.
But now I'm-
because those people are told by Sony and Microsoft to say this is the messaging
Yeah,
from our
yeah.
refund policy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not giving.
I wasn't expecting the refund. I thought I'd just probe and see what happens. But now, do CD Projekt Red.
Yeah,
I'm going
totally.
to try that email. Like, again, it's not the end of the world if I can't.
Well, I'm excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, me
for you.
too. I'll see what happens.
And so, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just become so much bigger than the game. And it is like a real time. What has happened to Blizzard over like 5 years is happening to CD Projekt Red over 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
just this complete loss of faith in a company in real time. And I saw Greg Miller from Kind of Funny was talking about this yesterday, and he said that the most galling thing that he saw was that one of the first lines in the apology part was like, we hope that you would give us a chance to fix this game. And he was like, we gave you the chance when we gave you our $80.
Correct.
That was the chance. Like the chance was, we'll pay for something
You say is
that
done.
you give us.
Yeah.
And that's your chance. And if that doesn't work, then it's not about like, oh, could you do us a favor and just hang on for a couple of months?
Yeah.
It's like, no,
Yeah.
we're not doing you a favor. You're a company. You're a big company. We don't, so just, and the irony on top of all of this is that as I am playing it, I'm enjoying it slightly more.
yeah.
I feel like
It's pretty good. It's pretty
I feel like I, on principle, don't want to buy it on PC, but
Yeah.
on PlayStation, like, it is really frustrating because it crashes a lot. So I probably could just like persevere with it, but I kind of just want to wait now until it's like I can have the best experience with it. So
And your issue is hard crashes, but like performance issues in terms of like it's getting hot, but it's
no,
playing.
it's fine.
Yep,
When I'm playing it, it plays fine. I have, the same number of glitches as someone would have on PC. So it's like
But the
glitches aren't
issues-
an issue really.
Yeah, right.
It's just that like sometimes it'll happen every 30 minutes. And sometimes
The
it'll
hard crash?
The hard crash,
Right.
and then sometimes it'll happen like every 10.
Yeah, right.
And then it just pulls you out of it, and it's
Totally.
really annoying.
Particularly when you're trying to get immersed.
Yeah, and
then
it's not
it's
like I don't lose a lot of progress or anything. I usually kind of am a few moments back
yeah.
from where I was.
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'll just wait and see. If they're going to be working hard on patches and stuff like that, I understand the patches will be primarily for the previous generation of console, but I feel like it's probably just worth waiting. And there's other games that I haven't finished yet that I would rather play that
Totally.
are finished and work so well and look great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll get a little bit more time on PC, but I'm only up to where I left it on PS4, or if not a little bit past. I just had to get there and go, I can get here now,
Yeah.
it works. You guys have pushed on a little bit further to the point that you're enjoying it, so you must have gotten further than where all the rest of the population are currently.
Yeah, I mean, there's mixed sentiment about it, but it's pretty positive from people who have played it on a system that works.
Yeah. It's interesting the dialogue around it. Like, there's people who are just furious that it's unplayable, and there's other people who are just like, it's the best game ever made. What did you expect if you're playing it on anything less than
Yeah,
a
but
top
that's
end
the
PC?
the internet doesn't count for anything.
Yeah.
None of us count.
Where I found my fun with it is, and it's still not 100% there. It's just my massively lowering my expectations of a lot of the stuff around the core story.
Yeah.
So the main story I'm enjoying, and I'm finding characters that I am interested in talking to and like experiencing their lives. Anytime I go outside of doing I've just completely ignored my phone. If people contact me about cars and shit they want me to do, and I just don't do any of it. I'm just like, I might get to that later, but right now I found the thing that's interesting for me that is actually pulling me through the story.
It's funny because I'm really looking forward to getting to the point where it's like, here's where the story's going, and I'm going to ignore it entirely and just whittle away the hours doing side quests, pretending I live in this world, building up my character.
And for me, I've been surprised by, and maybe I've just been really lucky because I've only played like 10 or 12 hours, but I started following a quest line. I ended up in a place, and I won't spoil anything, but I accidentally grappled someone from behind in a public place and started a gunfight and murdered my way through the public place. And then I was like, that feels like I failed this mission. And then I walked out the front door and I got a phone call from someone saying, and who I'd never heard from before. I probably had a message from them. Because your phone is full of text messages.
Was it a man with hands?
It was woman with arms.
Okay.
And she, I just got a call from this random woman, and she was like, "Good to get another one of those assholes off the street. Thanks so much. I'm transferring you some money." And I was like, "Okay."
So in the mix of the collateral damage,
you took
that
out
was
some
the target.
bugs.
I did something good, or I did something for someone, and maybe I could have played that whole scenario differently if I hadn't accidentally murdered someone. But the way the game reacted to that felt good.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
But do you feel like didn't you massacre a bunch of like innocent?
No. I was in a seedy nightclub.
Oh, I see. Right. It sounded like you're on the street.
Yeah. No.
I thought you just
It was a
murdered
public.
a bunch
It was
of
a
innocent
bar.
people.
It was a bar.
Okay.
I just don't want to spoil anything by being so specific.
They are,
Okay.
but they get aggro fast.
Yeah.
Like I was in a similar situation where I went through a door, an automatic sliding door that I wasn't supposed to go through, and like 4 men drew guns and just started shooting me straight away. And I was
Yeah, they do.
like, I have done this in real life.
Yeah.
Just wandered into a room where I go like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be here.
This is not for
Pete in
me.
the corner going,
yeah, totally.
Hey, good to see you.
But yeah, getting on that main storyline seems to be where I am doing. And I think I was nearly in your boat where I was like, maybe I put this down for a bit and concentrate on everything else. And I think I'm almost the opposite now, where I'm like, maybe actually I just power through this and just like, so I can lock this one away and then go back to other things.
I'm really interested to come back next year and see, after we have what is a decent chunk of downtime, who's decided to pick it up, who's finished it, who's, as I said, spending hours pretending they live in this world. I think put a pin in this now and let's hear how it is in start of Feb and like where we are, and if the game's been patched, it'll just be so cataclysmically different, I think.
If you insist, let's put a pin in it. Move on.
Put a pin in it and we'll move on. We'll move on to, have you been playing anything else?
Not a whole lot this week, but I did jump into the new season of Fallguys. Because there's been 2 new seasons actually since the game first launched.
Yeah, right.
And this season is the Christmas season. So just earlier this week, I just played through some of the medieval stuff that was released in season 2. Infuriating. I hate it.
Oh, really?
Well, I hate it in the way that you hate all of Fall Guys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right.
You know, there was one, I think, in the medieval stuff where you have to work together to push a series of multi-level boxes up against walls to create stairs.
That's no fun.
It was bad. It's like you create the stairs, then as you're climbing up them, somebody pulls the box away, and you're like, no.
Bad. Tiny little arms can't reach anything.
This the new season has a whole bunch of winter themed ice and snow and all kinds of stuff that are also infuriating. They've also kind of patched and changed some of the OG maps to stop you from being able to cheese it in the way that we were able to with the first kind of run through, where you could there were some ones where you could run up the side and stuff like that,
right,
and you would be able to make it through relatively unscathed. They've kind of overhauled everything by now so that there is just no escape from the pure hell that is this game.
I reckon if I'm going to hell, it's going to look like this.
Yeah, there is nothing. I don't think there's a single game out there that I have more colourful language in than when I play this, because it is just like mind explodingly infuriating.
I'm quite sad that it fell off so hard, because it is a beautiful game and most of it works really well.
Yeah.
It's just the imbalance and RNG of it, because it feels I know it's not a skill game, but sometimes it feels like a skill thing.
Yeah, totally.
And then to be you rolled yellow, so you lose, is so frustrating after 12 minutes, because it's just
that is still totally broken.
Yeah.
Anytime we had the 3 team match where you have to move your balls into the sections, and it's whoever has the most balls in their coloured section wins. And now that there is this kind of culture around everyone pick on yellow, that's just people who are in yellow are just standing.
Right, I forgot about that.
Just standing in yellow doing nothing.
Yeah.
While with no balls, and just red and blue are just like maintaining this elitist.
That's so funny.
So funny. They need to just remove it because
Yeah,
it can't
change the
exist.
color, man. Change all the colors.
Change all.
Yeah.
That's how they. That's totally how they would fix.
You've got a persecuted race in your game.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Totally. That's what it feels like. But it's still like, I don't know, it's really fun. Like I think I'll stream it more often because it's like I think it's a fun game to start a stream with and play for like an hour before you go into something else.
Sure.
And it's like, obviously it has a attention span thing where you don't want to play it for hours and hours, but like it's still really fun. It's still really great. The new content they bring out for it is like really cool. And horrible and infuriating, and I hate it. But like, yeah, I hope it doesn't like just fall away completely, because it feels like it was a bit of a symptom of its time, where it was like it was during COVID and everyone had no one played anything like it before, and it was like everyone jumped on it quickly. But I feel like specifically with Twitch culture, it feels very faddy at the moment, where it's like everyone jumps on this game, and there's like, oh, everyone is playing this now, and you have to do what the crowd is doing.
Yeah.
And the fact that literally, as you said, literally in the game, half of it is like you do what the crowd does in this game, and
It's
that is
amazing.
the attitude around it. It's like you follow that Twitter account, you see
Totally.
people on Twitch. It's got.
I love how deep you just went on Fall Guys.
Yeah. No, I just mean like there's an
It's like an
there's-
allegory for like life with social media.
Yeah.
Well,
it's playing a cultural version of that.
I feel like when I log onto Twitch, I just see every single person I follow is playing the same game,
Among Us,
and
yeah.
it's crazy. Like
Or
that
Fortnite.
happens.
Fortnite's still so big. It's crazy.
Well, I think part of that as well is that when Fall Guys came out, it was like tons of fun, and everyone on Twitch was playing and stuff. Among Us then had come out before it, but took a lot of that fun, cartoony, whatever, and then just made it
some
social.
structure
There was no
and-
socialness in Fall Guys. It's still, you're with a lot of people, but you're playing by yourself.
Sure.
Or you can play with a team, but like there's not that sort of like socialness to it. And then Among Us, Phasmophobia, these games that have popped since have all included, where you're engaging with your friends.
Yeah.
And when you go back to Fall Guys, even though it came out a couple of months ago, it feels a bit like going back in the past
It
and going
totally
like,
does,
this is like before multiplayer
Yeah.
games where we all
Yeah.
lied to each other. This is where we threw each other off things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I still play it every now and then. I boot it up for a game, get fucking furious, and then shut it down. But like, that's the point of it, right? Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to make you angry.
Yeah. I think the RNG is part of its charm, because it's just like, it is as infuriating as those original Takeshi's Castle runs that you see play, where it's like someone could be really, really skilled, but there's always going to be some giant freaking baton that's going to just
Totally.
And
push
look
them
at
off
it.
something.
How can you be mad at this game? That's the only reason it works.
You can get
because you want to
diabetes
hate
from
it.
this
You
game.
can't
It's
hate
like-
it.
Yeah, totally.
And the music is just like gets you so amped as well. It's still like
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Like imagine if that looked like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It would be, no one would play it, not even us. Like, cool. And I'll just quickly mention two things that I've been playing. One, the new COD season dropped, which is exciting. There were 3 new maps and a new mode for Warzone, which you haven't checked out yet.
I haven't played it. No, I haven't had a chance yet, but I will dive into that. But you're sticking
You're with the
strictly to
multiplayer, yeah. And the new maps, there's the Pines, which is set in like a 1980s New Jersey mall, which we're seeing right now. Raid, which is from
In
Black
Spanish.
Ops 2. Hola.
Very
And
Hola.
The mall, I like the look of. Raid, I heard Miles saying he loves it.
yeah, so it's from Black Ops 2, and it was like a favorite map from Black Ops 2.
How fucking good is Miles?
I had a conversation with him this morning. We text back and forth for about an hour, and he was like, I miss you so much. I wish I was back here. And I was like, I miss you too. And then I would die for that man.
I reckon I legit would.
I think I would. I don't
I would
think I'm
jump
even
in.
joking.
I would jump
I'm glad I don't know him as well as you guys. I love him as well in the times I've met him, but I'm not going to die for him. Sorry, Miles.
I feel like I was genuinely heartbroken when he got a dog, which is not my usual reaction to someone
Yeah.
getting a dog.
Yeah.
But because he is
Because it meant,
overseas
he's going to stay overseas.
and he got a dog, I was like,
Locking it
real,
in.
man.
We had
That's-
a conversation.
it felt like, you know, you've broken up with someone, but they haven't moved on yet, and so
Yeah.
you're like, there's still a chance.
Yeah.
You know, this was like a photo of that person with
wedding
their
day.
new girlfriend, or you're proposing to their new girlfriend. Yeah, that's what them getting a dog was.
Go and follow. I think it's being spammed in the chat. Go and follow Miles the Ross on everything.
Yeah.
He's the best.
We did screenplay with Miles.
Yeah.
You'll die for
For
him
context,
too.
yeah.
And then, just so you know, we had a half-hour conversation about the oiliest person we know, and it was very satisfying.
Interesting.
Anyway, so
We now have codes for people on stream.
So the Pines, which is this one, the Raid from Black Ops 2, and then Nuketown 84 gets Christmas dressing. So it all is Christmas themed. Anyway, very fun. There's a couple of new guns. They're good. The new skins for the guns, very good. Still enjoying that game. Super satisfying. The other thing that I started playing... So, I thought I'd end the show on a Nick-ass game.
Yeah.
Oh no, Pete's got one.
I got one. You're trying to steal my thunder, baby.
Oh, do you have one that's on the list?
Pete, off you go. It's
Pete, you go.
We'll end on
sorry.
yours.
No, yeah. Sorry, you go. You go. I
mine's
forgot
only
yours.
mine's only short too because it is not a new game, but it just hit Game Pass, and I finally got around to playing it. It is Yooka-Laylee and the something Lair.
The Impossible Lair.
Thank you.
Every time.
That I forget games.
Yeah, and you forget and he knows.
Yeah, because he loves this stuff.
I do.
And he worked on Spawn Point for a lot longer than I did.
I feel like you also just don't have a memory for like stuff like
I
that.
don't have a memory at all.
All right, well, tell us what you remember about this game, Pete.
I remember Donkey Kong Country so hard because they're the greatest. They are the Mario. Go away. Donkey Kong Country was the best side-scrolling platforming game.
I agree.
It's just divine. And like Rare have gone on to make brilliant games. This isn't Rare, but this is by the developers who were at Rare when they were making things like Donkey Kong Country and Banjo-Kazooie. Of course, the first Yooka-Laylee was a 3D platformer in the style of a Banjo-Kazooie, and it wasn't particularly effective.
No.
It
It literally ran out of gas. It started well. It had cute character design. It had some interesting movesets. The first two worlds were lovely, and it very quickly just fell away as like, we have to pad this out.
So it apes Banjo-Kazooie in like such a direct way that it felt like it didn't have a single original idea in it. It was just a rehash, and that didn't feel that good because it felt like you were playing the knockoff version of Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas this, I still think does feel a bit the same, but because the Donkey Kong Country games, of course, there's some on the Wii, but for me, I still think of them as SNES games.
Yeah, and you particularly played the rare Donkey Kong Country games from the SNES era.
Yeah.
The Wii U, and then the Switch version, Tropical Freeze, and the DK remake were done by Respawn?
Yeah.
No, what?
I don't
Respawn?
remember the name of the studio, but
what are they
they're
called?
great.
They're the studio who
which
came
one?
in. The guys who redid Donkey Kong Country platformer for Wii, and then Tropical Freeze. They're this like a studio. Not really. Someone. Retro. Thank you, Daniel. In chat.
Dr. Willis, wrong.
Retro Studios came in and
was
just
alright.
absolutely did an amazing, like took it and ran. So this is now, yes, essentially the old prodigies, ones from Rare, making a game that feels more like your Tropical Freeze Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
And when you start to again, like when you first look at it, it's like, oh, here's this old thing with a new skin on it. But I don't know, maybe I'm just more open to that now and in a 2D way as opposed to a 3D way that feels like an old game. Because there's so many good 2D side-scrolling platformers these days, Castlevania-style games and the like. But this is just a level-based side-scroller.
Did you get your head around the mechanic in terms of the Impossible Lair? Because that's what's really interesting about this game.
No, I haven't done. I've only played through like the first 3 worlds.
No, totally. So it was a weird thing for me when I played a little bit of this too. The idea being is that you can have an attempt at the final level from the beginning. And in theory, you could you could beat the game from the beginning. It is a really long, arduous, difficult level, and you only have one life. But the more you play through these worlds, and Little Will, you probably did this more than I did. Like, do you know what you're unlocking? You didn't play. Oh, it's like
you get a B.
You get a B
at the end of each level, which acts as a ship. I mean, it's all like
that's the thing. It's an extra bump or like
right. Yeah,
and so the idea is you play through this game, and by the end of it, you should have enough Bs that you can get to the end of this gargantuan level of the Impossible Lair and survive it and get to the final boss.
That's a lovely touch.
So it's a cool spin on that. I liked that, and
I think it would be a really nice one to play with Banj, maybe in a couple of years.
Yeah.
the thing that like still sticks with me from Rare's like Banjo-Kazooie era, and it's still got Banjo-Kazooie DNA storytelling in it, where it's Donkey Kong gameplay. In like, it's really charming. It's not like the funniest thing in the world, but it plays so heavily on puns. And I remember as a kid, thinking like that was such a cool way to like be exposed to the English, which I was still learning when I was playing that. Still learning it now, but like it's just so full of puns that it's ludicrous.
Yep.
And it was just a fun way of like going like, oh, the language is weird and interesting.
Yeah.
So when he's at that age where he's like he's got a good grasp on language,
likes to rhyme and all that.
It's
Yeah.
like, it'll be a fun thing for him to see it happening. It's
nice.
Just the simplest example is that like the building is called the Heyward Tower because it's a bee themed game.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm like, just touches like that everywhere. It's like there's so much care put into this.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
I totally slept on this.
Well, yeah, now it's Game Pass now, so it's on PC and
When did it come out?
Xbox. It is on Switch.
It is on Switch, and that's what I played it on. My only negative gripe that I'm throwing in here is that I found, as I spoke to Pete about earlier, is that the design in this game is trying too hard everywhere. And I found some of the backgrounds and foreground elements just a little bit of overkill that I had trouble pathfinding what I was meant to do.
It does look very busy.
It is, and that is beautiful and fun, but you do... I wasn't finding myself playing this the way I played. I've replayed both the Donkey Kong Country retro games, and you can speed roll through those worlds because you are just on a flow, and I had trouble getting my flow here, which is why I put it down. But I think
it's a color palette thing. Like this is just this is just colorful, whereas Donkey Kong Country is really visually clear that cannon is going to shoot me into the background.
That's a wall, and
of
this
the
is a
scene.
breakable area, and there's all that kind of stuff. So there's a little bit of that missing. So here's a bee that you get, a battalion.
A battalion.
A battalion is rescued, and you go on.
Yeah, it's relentlessly punned.
I installed this on my Switch before going away for Christmas last year. I think that's when it was. It's still on there. I'm going to pick, this was enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll pretend to talk to my family and then be like, I have to go to the bathroom and I'm going to play some of this.
Yeah, right. It came out in October last year.
What a charming touch.
And it got amazing reviews. Okay, yeah. I mean, I love this sort of stuff. So, okay, cool. Definitely checking it out.
It is lovely. Nicholas, you had a weird and wonderful pick.
I've gone the opposite. I've been meaning to check this game out for a while. This is one of my two regrets before we did, because we will tell you more at the end of the show, but we have pre-filmed some content for you for the holiday break. And there were two games I regret not playing before we filmed that stuff. The first was Yakuza Like a Dragon, which I know I'm going to love. And the second is Aegis, 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. And because I'd heard a lot of people talk about this story, the fact that this is a batshit crazy story, this is like a Nick game through and through. And it's basically a bunch of kaiju attack a city.
Kaiju, Godzilla is a kaiju, right?
No.
Yeah, big monsters.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
monsters. Yeah.
Let's see what the first line of dialogue is here. Am I inside a robot?
Yeah.
A robot. Okay, so that's who you play as. What the? Where did my clothes go? Nicholas, explain yourself.
And it is important to note, in my defense, that this girl is 13 years old. It's just ridiculous. So, a bunch of kaiju...
Just quit now. That's what I would do in this game. I wouldn't be like, oh, go on.
land in the city, and then you need to climb into a bunch of mechs and stop them from killing
That's a
them.
defense. Says Nano Jeans.
So,
Your Honor.
it's all awful. The story
It
is
looks
that you
nice.
play as a bunch... this is beautiful. All this stuff is beautiful. You play as a bunch of school kids because, of course.
Yep.
And it has all the things that you expect from a game that magically removes the clothing of children as it puts them into giant mechs.
There's not much room when you're in that
What is
cockpit. You got
special
everything.
about this is it's like 3/4 of a sort of visual novel, this sort of game.
Sure.
And then one quarter is this tactics real-time strategy thing, which I hate, and I wish it wasn't in there at all. It's just so boring and dumb and whatever. But this stuff is you play as all the different characters involved in this story from all of their perspectives over and over. Yeah, this is terrible. Just ignore this, guys.
It's just my UI
Isn't this the
nightmare.
game though?
Yeah, this is the game, but this isn't the game. This is just
I
like
hate
gameplay.
this.
This is like a mobile phone game. It's just so bad.
What are we looking at?
It's so bad. But the story is very cool because you play as each of these kids over the course of this whole story in different chunks of like. You play as one kid, and then you play as the perspective of another kid as, like, this interaction was happening that you played earlier. Now you're seeing it from here, now you're seeing it from here, now you're seeing it from here. And then there's, like...
How naked were those?
They were all totally dressed. But, like, dressed in the way that they dress school kids, where it's that.
This girl has no pants.
Yeah. You have to ignore this, Steph.
I can't ignore this.
You must.
As a woman, I cannot.
You must.
Just quietly though, this is stunning, like graphically.
The art, all this art is phenomenal. But it is this crazy sort of like weird time travel, forgotten memories. Who am I? Am I multiple people? Just up its own ass, wonderful, insane story filled with naked children.
The first time I heard of this was in.
Oh, that's the nurse. Look at the breasts on the nurse. It's ridiculous.
She just turned around. Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
I can't. I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I don't.
The first time I heard of this game was the Game Awards. It was like nominated for Best Story.
Basically, every single game, big game outlet and small game outlet have nominated this game for Best Story at some point, and that's why I was like, oh, I need to experience this. And I am really enjoying the writing and the weirdness of the story. With that nurse though, like you encounter her like 20 minutes into the game, you walk in, and I realized in these games, Japanese developers, broadly speaking, seem to be obsessed with sex but very scared of it. Because it's like they put in these hypersexualized characters, and then everyone in the game is scared of the hypersexualized characters.
Yeah.
Run away from them.
It's all about like repression and fantasy.
Totally.
Yeah, but like, it's very bizarre.
You're over there. They're not to be looked at. No, I've got a lesson to teach the Japanese.
But it does have some very cool stuff in here in terms
Talking
of
cat.
the story, the stuff that the story is doing. I just wish it was a visual novel and didn't have the bullshit.
Yeah, fair enough.
And didn't have the idea that like we have to strip these people to put them into mechs for something.
Yeah,
Very strange.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of this story.
You're playing this on?
Cool stuff about it. My PS5, it's a PS4 game though.
Okay, right.
Looking at it, it reminds me. I almost played a game that came out like last week. It was it's a game of like visual novel based on Animal Farm, and I think it's just called George Orwell's Animal Farm.
It came out last week.
Orwell's Animal Farm.
Yeah.
And like I was like, this could be like really interesting way to like re-engage with the book that I haven't read in years. I barely remember it. And I started watching the trailer for it, and it's almost like there's dating sim. It's like flirt with the horse because you're an animal. So it's like I'm not gonna fuck around with that, but you might.
Steph, the next dating sim.
No,
I'll get in on that. I'll do high literature dating sims.
There's an old people dating sim that I want to play next.
Sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like love in retirement villages and stuff.
Are they horses?
No.
All right. So that's 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim.
Amazing.
Recommend if you could get past a lot of really weird stuff. So that's what we've been playing. What have you been playing? Let us know in the Patreon Discord. Head to patreon.com/backpocket to gain entry to that Discord. We'd love to have you there.
I feel like it's time for a present.
Oh my goodness.
You gave me the power to give a present away at any moment, and I'm saying that time is now.
So
happening.
No,
as
time
you
is
said
now.
that,
That's the power of the present.
there you
Oh my god, he's
go.
playing
Oh
too
my
much.
God.
Playing too much ukulele.
Too much ukulele. Banjo somewhere was like. You made me remember that was the thing that's been sitting in the back of my brain going, you forgot to tell the mods something. Mods.
They've already enabled emote-only mode.
Thank you very much, mods. Let's do it. Let's pick a present. Exclamation mark present, please. I believe that was the emote.
Is that what they do? Exclamation mark present, and then that gets randomly picked.
It's time.
Random person.
It's a big one too.
Yep.
Goodness.
Present is happening.
And it is off. It is live. It is live and it is off. You can start unwrapping. And then what?
Meanwhile, I've done that thing at home where I have everything I'm giving people on a table.
Because you don't have a tree. You don't even have a.
No. As in like to wrap, and I'm like, and then I have wrapping paper, and I
Yeah.
haven't started any of it.
Let me come over and do it for you.
Please.
Oh my god, how good would that be?
God,
Obsessed.
should have organised.
I was like, we've got some more stuff to wrap for
So do I
today,
just-
and I was like, I'll get stuck into it, and you're like, I'll do it.
Much
You're
like
like asleep, and you're like, I'll do it.
much like the girl in the mech, you walk in to the living room and you're like, and she's rapping. You're like, Steph, why are you naked?
Yeah.
Why am I wrapped?
Why am I rapping?
Just rolling around in wrapping paper. It feels so nice on my skin.
Oh my god.
All right.
And then we'll end the
No,
thing.
I like to. Don't we do it? We announce the person and then we open it? Isn't that what?
No,
it
you
doesn't
start opening. Yeah. But we'll close it now. It's closed.
Close it.
Close it off.
Done.
You're done.
Was it?
She's waiting. It's fine.
I know.
It's fine. We'll
The
wait.
slowest
I'm gonna
I've
do it
known.
in a sexy way.
Why are you making presents sexy? They're the
Like
least
a
sexy
child
thing
in a
the world.
robot.
Wolf Pudding has won
Hey,
the competition.
Pudding, nice.
Wolf Pudding won
Congratulations.
something recently.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, Wolf Pudding.
Is this sexy to you?
Wait,
'Cause I don't know what this is. 1920s leg
Wolf Pudding
through a
was
doorway.
Wolf Pudding, I believe, was Pete's perfect.
it was.
Very recently,
Couple of weeks
and it
ago.
is a new patron. So welcome, and
You-
this is what happens to every new patron.
You have won a Red
Guaranteed.
Dead Redemption prize pack of bandana thing
Useful
for your
useful
if,
these days.
If you want to, yes, if
Correct.
Yeah,
have a
you're gonna
kerchief.
need it for the next
Have a
few months.
kerchief or tie it around your
or a mask.
or your face.
I'll hang on to that.
You have these Red Dead Redemption dynamite candles.
Oh.
And we do apologise. They have been opened because we were too excited and we wanted to see what they were.
Right. Can we send
We've
them in the
seen-
mail?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
real
see.
bomb.
Oh, okay,
Can't
cool.
light it.
Oh, they
It's a
look
real
really
bomb.
cool.
They
Yeah,
smell
it's
really
cool.
cool.
It is good.
It's one. It's actually one.
That's potent.
The
candle.
smell is what's the smell? It's like sandalwood and
Yeah, please don't light that.
Or-
Lighting that would be a waste of.
No,
like
you
get a normal
always
candle.
always light them.
No, get a normal
candles.
candle.
Candles are to be used.
They're to be smelt at.
And this
smell tag.
and this is like a large.
This is
pic-
cool.
It's like a picnic blanket.
It's not quite a poncho, but it's like it's a mat that you would you would hang it.
What is it?
Or you'd throw it.
Kaftan?
It's meant
It's a
to.
throw.
Yeah, it's meant to
Is
be
this a
like
kaftan?
It's meant to be like a Mexican.
It's got
kind
the 7
of
on it.
horse
It's very
blankety
cool.
type thing.
It's very
Hey.
cool and comfy.
That's
You could
nice.
watch BackPocket under this.
Anyway, I hope
In a
you're.
cold
I hope
season.
you're a Red Dead Redemption fan.
If Noel Fielding's taught us anything, it's no one can be sad in a poncho.
It might be a horse
Pudding
blanket.
says, "I love it."
Good,
That-
great.
Why do I really like that?
Nice.
Because it's not.
That's the only
Flowery.
person that matters that they like.
It's like
Oh yeah, it actually smells.
It smells
like
good.
It's like a sort of strong plastic, but also with like just a bit of.
I think it smells like.
I really like it.
It smells like a man after
I
a
think
hard
it smells
ride.
like it smells like whiskey and smoke.
I really
yeah,
like that.
yeah. It smells. Oh my god. It smells like I do after, like when I was in high school, after going to like
Does it
Hey,
say what the scent is?
a shearing shed party.
Wow, we'll unpack that later on. Cowboy.
That's not a metaphor. That's exactly what it sounds like.
It doesn't
Yeah,
say
and
what
you
the
were
scent
like-
is.
Wait, where are my clothes at the shearing shed?
Where's my
Yeah.
chest hair?
Oh, wait,
And
no,
turn
it
around,
does.
It's just a horse.
Blow open your nostrils
There you go.
with this
No, it's with dynamite.
blood orange, incense, amber, rock rose, smoked cedar, sandalwood, violet leaf, and juniper tar scented black wax.
Did I not say
gonna lie,
sandalwood?
You did.
It's the dominant scent.
To be fair though, you could have said literally anything and it's in that.
Yeah, sandalwood is the scent that people say when they don't know other scents.
Yeah.
It's like when I always
Oh,
look at
here we
trees,
go,
and when I
wanker.
look at trees and someone asks, what trees are those? I'm like, those are all birches. And no one will correct you. They'll all go, oh, yeah.
every tree is a birch.
Yeah,
It's all-
every tree is deciduous.
yeah, fair. It's deciduous.
It's,
Does that mean the leaves are green year round?
Stephanie, it's deciduous.
Yeah,
certainly
it's
deciduous.
either the leaves are green the whole year round, or the leaves change colour.
Yeah.
Do you not know?
Fair.
Yeah, it's,
Oh.
yeah. It's
Look at him. He thinks he's so fucking good because he calls things birches.
Yeah.
It's
Look at him, it's
deciduous
really
sale of the century.
Where I grew up, we chopped those trees down to
Yeah.
build mines. Like men.
Oh god.
Surely we should use these for huts and
Do
building
the,
houses.
do the kissing of the biceps thing.
Oh, these little mine digging wrists. Such a shame.
just this?
Such a shame we won't have an episode next week for that to be in the opening title video.
I'll put it in
Mind-digging wrist.
2021 when you all come back. That goes in the title card.
Can we just do one more present?
Yeah,
We've
okay.
got a ton, and I
You
feel
pick,
like
can I wrap?
we should give shit away to these.
I'm gonna give my.
Please,
Oh, I can wait till the ad break. I was gonna give myself a present of more wine.
Oh, that's nice. You can wait for the. We're
I'll
going to
wait
do
for
a
the
thing,
ad
and then there's another.
We got a lot of
thing, and
stuff
then you do
happening.
a thing.
Another
Let's get
present combo
present.
here.
This is
Yeah.
a joint gift because they belong together.
There you go.
I think.
So exclamation mark present in the chat. We'll roll it, and someone else will find themselves the lucky recipient of
Green paper.
green paper, which
Present.
Slowly do this end here and
Shut that competition down.
There are so many that have been in.
Oh, but there's still people entering. They weren't fast enough.
They should have been.
should've been
been faster.
All right.
You should have been more present. There it is again. Same joke.
Oh, is this your version of sexy? We're seeing everyone's version of sexy.
Sexy dance. It's amazing.
Oh, don't ring him up for this.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, this is the perfect thing for you to open.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we worked out who it was? Did we miss it? I feel like I'm going to miss it at this speed.
who
Cole.
Did we see it?
Thing.
Nax Cole has won the
Nax
giveaway.
Cole.
Nax Cole.
You have won yourself. Oh, fuck off.
The child towel.
And thanks to Gus, I know what that is. That's a birch.
And then
and
I'm
it's deciduous because it's green all year round.
unwrapping the second one in my sex.
This doesn't
that
look
does
good
not
on
look
camera,
good.
Gus.
That looks very
It looks
bad.
like you're playing with yourself.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sex magician.
And an adorable small green creatured keep cup as well.
Who will not be named.
This is like Steph got sent this and was like, do you need this? And I was like, I am so bad at using my keep cups because I just drink coffee at home, or I get a coffee when I'm desperate when I'm out.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I want that keep cup, but I won't use it enough.
Well, the way things are
Gorgeous.
going, keep cups are still on the. They're for home use only at this stage.
Yeah,
I think.
totally.
It's really
but that's a
cute.
really
That's
nice
a really
one.
It's a
sweet
nice
one.
color
good-
and it's got the child
Nick, can
all
you hold
over
so
it.
we can see the details?
Yeah,
It's just a
please,
very
yeah,
small
That's
pattern.
actually lovely.
Small
I
pattern.
really like that.
Yeah.
It's a very lovely.
Very cute.
Hold
And the
that
rest
up
of the
in your
details
face.
with that as well. Stop playing with yourself under there.
Sorry, what were you going to say before?
I was going to say, there are shit keep cups, like the build quality. That's not one of them. That's
Yeah,
a nice one.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Where should I put?
He has a name. No, he doesn't.
Well,
No, he doesn't.
and just before we
Give
move
it to
on,
him, it won't come back.
that was a massive mistake. Josh, watch that man. Wigan just sent me a message. He was the gentleman who was making us.
He's got a knife.
The knife.
And he said he was speaking of gifts. I was hoping to have the back pocket knife to you guys by Christmas, but it's looking like it won't be until a bit after.
No
But Merry Christmas to you all.
worries.
Still have many hours to go, but it's a start. So there you go.
I love the idea that he goes back to his shed and it's like, shing, shing.
When do you want to do that over there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What a gift.
We forgot
There's
about
a
that.
thing
Should we
over
do it
there.
now?
Let's do it now.
While presents are being opened.
While presents are being opened.
Yeah.
We are
Such a good
Tis
like
the
eye for
season.
gifts.
we are blowing tonight's episode out.
God, it's a big one.
So we got this during the week. We started a little segment that, Will, I'm only telling you about now. I'm going to need you to edit tomorrow. But it's only two
yeah,
clips, and I just
shit.
need you to slap it together.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It's called,
Un-PO boxing.
thank you very much,
Un-PO
where we
boxing.
take videos of the stuff that you guys send us. We did our first one yesterday and got some lovely stuff.
We did also unbox it to the point
And
of
it's
reading the card that said, save this for the stream.
People in chat are saying, what do we type? This is not a present for you. This is a present for us.
Yeah. Present,
Yeah.
unless you're excited about what we're about to receive.
Yeah, can you just stop making it about yourself for once in your life, chat?
This is a present from the mods that the mods sent.
Yeah,
us.
they
So
sent
read
it
the,
through.
the little Christmas sticker on the front says,
To the gods from the mods. And so we opened this up yesterday in the box, and then we went, oh, actually, this is for opening on stream. So we thought that we would open it today.
Yeah.
that crepe paper?
Crepe.
Crepe. Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
lovely mods, our wonderful
put it in a
mods,
crate.
do
I
the
think it'd look
Lord's
nice.
work.
Crepe. Great paper.
This is meant to be sexy. It's not doing it for me, Nick.
Do they call that bubble wrap?
Your thing?
Direct eye contact and just not much emotion.
No,
Yeah.
it's tearing you open.
Steph liked it. That's why we're married.
I'll laugh at your jokes till the
I like
end
there were
of time.
two conversations went on there, and I'm glad that was there.
Steph
for-
didn't like whatever else happened.
Don't worry, didn't want to
What
hear
happened?
I go, Will violently reacted to that.
What happened? What did
it.
you
Nothing.
do?
Nothing. Not
it's
repeating
fine.
it.
We'll see it in
Wasn't
the
you
highlights
guys. It was all at me.
next time.
It's wrapped
Chat?
again.
What happened?
Pass it around.
I want to. Can I unwrap the next bit?
Yay!
There we go. Oh dear, it's a heavy one. Pete's that guy who thinks I know what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Who
because
does
there's
that?
a hole in the wrapping.
Pete's the guy who looks at the hole in the wrapping and says, I know what it is.
Is it sandalwood?
Better be sandalwood.
What are you reacting to? It's
Okay.
just M&M's.
It is.
All right,
It's gonna be hard to see. It got to go to Nick again.
okay, first and foremost, the top of it. Start with the top.
God!
Pockety on the top. Get
It's
a bit.
a custom
That's so.
M&M jar.
Now rotate it round. It's hard to see, but there is
It's all of us.
all the
It's our
pocketies.
Custom pocketies.
Custom outlined around the jar. That is
my
That's
beautiful.
amazing.
So good.
Oh, the only shit thing about this is there's just normal chocolate ones in here as well as the other.
Let's get rid of this dumb bowl and have that on there.
Yeah.
Yay.
Mods, thank you so much. That is just beautiful. After the way we treat
cri-
you, my
let's-
God.
Let's christen it.
You are.
Start a poll for us now in the chat.
Yeah, totally.
How much do we love the mods?
That is incredible. Thank you so
Hang
much,
on.
guys. What?
That's not a peanut.
Oh, no.
That's a pretzel.
That's not a chocolate.
Oh, there's a minty one. There's a chocolate minty one.
Oh, yeah.
This is a surprise.
I got a pretzel one.
Yes, the pretzel ones are great.
Pretzel ones are the best.
I got a pretzel one too. Oh my god.
Oh my god, indeed.
Revelation.
M&M's and Poison plan to take over the show in the chat. Well done.
Oh, fuck.
Well
Yeah,
done. Thank you so much, guys. That is
incredible.
wonderful.
So nice.
That one
The
was,
mods do so much wonderful work as well. Like, this
that
is
was
safe.
minty. I wasn't expecting.
And also, we should point out that we got sent this. So this one came in from, and I've got the name here, so Chris Laidler.
Yep.
Sent
Hold
this
it
one
on
in.
for the back because it's out of focus.
Oh, sorry.
Who
Yep.
said he normally doesn't sew? So this is like a new craft project for Chris, and it's bloody brilliant.
Putting it out there. You're bloody good at this.
Yeah, I think but the thing that I like about it the most is, hold it back a little further again, is that he didn't put Pockety's face on, he put Nick's face on.
Wonderful touch, the stud at the top of it as well,
Mm-hmm.
which when I drew it was like, what's this for? I didn't even really know.
Doesn't
And
matter.
I like that it's on there too.
It's a style thing.
Yeah,
style thing.
And
and it's
then
like a hand-stitched features.
It's so cool. And then also Wayne and Mel, so Wanking Fast and his wife Mel,
What are you laughing about?
Wanking Fast and
Just such
his
a great
wife
name.
Mel.
Sent in their favorite candies, and we got a bowl of some of it there.
Milking
which is
Fast.
The
Tootsie
Tootsie
Rolls?
Rolls, and then
Nice.
Nana bars or the
Banana bars?
banana things. What they called?
I don't know, I had one last night. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
And a couple of extra ice trays in there.
And some ice trays.
Oh, and some ice trays for Gus. Some silicone ones that he won't break.
Yay!
I would say, guys,
muscles.
enough with the ice trays. I've got enough, but I don't.
It's a bit now.
No, it's not that it's a bit.
No, but you took them.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
we
You
took
guys
them.
the silicone
You don't have enough.
But I'm still going to
still
town.
loving playing with
I'm
ice?
Yeah, I'm still loving. I've got a bit of an ice addiction. So I might. Okay, let's move on.
All right, well, let's move on now to the next part of the show. So we're going to all night. We're at the end of the night. Sorry, we will be giving away the $4,000 BackPocket Intel PC right there that we've built with Gus's
There.
own hands. And we obviously we're asking you guys to send in Christmas carols that you rewrote and themed around video games or BackPocket. We have a winner at the end of the night, but before that, we have a couple of runners-up. Those runners-up will receive the video game of their choice, and we wanted to sing the songs of the runners-up.
was the
So
plan.
we've got our first runner-up tonight.
Sing the songs of the runners-up. That should
So-
be an album.
Yeah.
Singing the songs of the runners-up.
Yeah, it sounds like something that Bon Iver would put out.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Should we
totally.
sing this in the style?
Oh, God,
no,
no, you're all
no.
So this one came in from our first runner-up, and that is
Simon Red says this will be cringe.
Go fuck yourself, Simon.
So
And it
cringe.
will
So
be.
strap in, guys. It's going to be cringe.
Christmas.
Okay, you were
sorry.
all like, yes, it will be, and I was just like, blow me.
Yeah, but it's like when Janet
up on
made
that.
us sing Christmas carols in the last episode of Good Game. Do you remember?
Oh, that was.
that was so bad.
Was that actually the last proper episode too?
I think
It
so.
was.
We were
yeah,
like,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
coming back next year. This isn't that bad.
Like-
and then we did it. We're
And
like,
she was like, I want you to sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. It'll be nice. And we were like, no, it'll be so bad. And she's like, you're doing it. And we were like, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
But we are actually happy to sing this one. Because
Absolutely.
it's the first runner-up that comes in from Buggles. Congratulations to Buggles for the first runner-up prize.
Emma Berglund.
Buggles, send me a message on any platform you want, and I'll get a game to you. And if I don't hear from you in the next 24 hours, I'll send you one. And this is sung to the tune of Joy to the World.
we haven't practiced this, have we?
No.
Me, me,
not.
me, me.
So-
But as our resident Christmas carol professional, Gus is going to lead us through
He
all of
is,
these.
man.
Yeah.
We
He's
start
a
to
he's
make
a
mistakes.
I need
real
that little
dictator.
Yeah.
us in.
And you need a bit of this.
those ones.
Yeah.
Count us in.
Okay, so this is sung to the tune
1, 2, 3.
"Joy to the World." 1, 2, 3, 4.
Joy to the world, we've our own show. The fans are now in charge. always feels like a party. Nick Costa and Scotty, ABC can't stop us. 7 can't stop us. And not even COVID can stop us. We run the space with patrons' grace. Tier 4 gets you a word. You could make that word pigeon if you're a sex magician. Release the captured bird. Release the captured bird. Release the captured bird. We love to snack on M&Ms or flans from male friends. The woodsman's axe is shone. Make sure your feet stay on. Hey Gus, can you draw this? Hey Gus, can you add this? Oh, hang on. Hey Gus, can you add this?
One more verse.
No, don't.
Our show is where hijinks ensue with tentacles and goo. The boys enjoyed November. Let's celebrate December. Oh wait, we're here for games. Yes, sometimes we play games. I always forget we're here for games.
Very well done.
Raven
Guys.
says my kids are loving it.
Guys, we're going to make regional.
Apologies to everyone else.
Dr. Willis at the chat said, "Oh man, this is so much better than mine." And having read yours, yes, it is.
What a Christmas dick.
I don't remember yours. Wait, is that even worse? I don't know. So thank you very much to Buggles. Congratulations. I saw you are in the chat right now. Let me know. Send me a message and I'll get you the video game of your choice on the platform of your choice. Alrighty, moving on. You guys, for the last few months, have actually been asking us to see more of our space and like how we make the show and
What we use?
Sorry?
What we use?
Yeah, what we use, like our gear, our environment, like just how the thing is sort of put together. And so we decided to put together a behind-the-scenes video for you of the studio and the space for you to actually get a look at where it is. And so without further ado, please enjoy this little behind-the-scenes tour of the Lowkey/BackPocket Studio. This is the one in the hallway. I can't go out. What do I do?
Were they vlogging too?
Well, she was on a phone, so probably. What else do people use phones for? Let's do this the other way around. I'll show you the outside at the end, but we'll start at the beginning here. Welcome to the BackPocket/Lowkey Studio. You walk through the front door, which we'll end the vlog with a nice front door walk-in. You're immediately greeted with this sight, Peter's butt. So this is a wide of our studio. You walk in. Here is the kitchen. Half of these are just. See that? That doesn't even. Like, what is this? That's enough. Why is that even in the cupboard? God damn it. This is Peter.
Hi.
Peter mans the cameras.
I do man them.
And this is one of the cameras. This is a Sony camera.
It is an FS5.
And it's got a long knob.
I usually use our little primes.
Yep.
But kit lensing for this because I got to move quick today.
So we've got, how many of these do we have?
We got 3 FS5s and
Three
my
FS5s.
FS7.
These cameras are all plugged in via cables. All these go into a mixing desk.
Our mic lines run along the XLR, run along the floor. They come up into this Zoom F8N, which is actually a field multi-track recorder. The mics go into this, they get a nice little auto mix. Then they come out back into the analog deck. Mm-hmm. Audio then goes through to the Blackmagic ATEM Studio Pro HD, and then it goes from here via SDI into the computer.
This is vMix, which is what we use to stream out. And so when we do the news, we basically Pete remotes into this computer, which is underneath here, and then here, and then he controls this computer, and we all call into vMix via those customized vMix links, and the machine in here actually produces the show.
So that's the PSM 300, which is like an in-ear an in-ear solution. We use in the bigger shows when we've got operators in here. When we do field productions, like we did some shows for Bell Shakespeare, we have operators who are across the room and I need to be able to direct them. So we're using the in-ear monitor for me to be able to be mic'd up and give direction to the camera operators.
This is the set. You've all seen what the set looks like, and we rearrange this at whim depending on what we're doing. What we're doing right now, we're giving away this computer.
Yeah.
So depending on how the next 45 minutes goes, primarily with Gus, you're either going to get a working computer or you're not.
Make sure that we're not building up static charge so we zap anything else along the way.
I got static.
I don't care about you.
That's our feedback and playback monitor.
Yeah, so this is the PC, the NUC display for us.
Yep.
And then this is the program foldback.
So if I ever look distracted and start touching my hair, it's because I saw my hair in this thing and I wasn't happy. We've got one of the NUCs here on set, and this is the bad boy that's pumping out a bunch of the gameplay footage that we have on the very good gameplay segment. It's very small and very snug and just fits nicely on our desk here, as opposed to, obviously this is a very exciting PC, but like look at the size difference there. That to that, that to that, that to that. Buy a NUC. These used to be windows. It's unbelievable views of Sydney behind these. We're up high. There is just beautiful panoramic views of the city. We get sunlight streaming in. You can open them up in summer and get a cool breeze. You can hear the birds laughing and the children chirping. And the first thing we did when we moved in here was hammer up massive boards to block out all natural light. I don't know what time it is. Is she still out there?
Yeah.
God damn it. What do you do on the show?
All the way. No, I do all the design, all the pretty pictures, all that kind of stuff.
Gus does a lot of his work here. Obviously, this is the tablet that we know from the show.
We downsized the desk.
We did. We needed to create more space. We've got this hooked up here so that we can enjoy watching his creations as a family. We also have our second NUC over here, and that NUC is, well, that NUC's actually doing a few things. It's running Twitch chat and monitoring the show live as well. There's a few programs that we use as well of just like being able to easily check sound and all that sort of stuff. It's pushing the logos, your guys' logos and stuff, to the TV at the back. It's pushing the logo of the company and running any footage on the second little screen over there. So that screen and that one there. And then it's doing anything else that we kind of need, like Gus plays out clips and sort of like plays in footage and stuff through the show. So when we're doing what you've been playing and we've got like tons of clips and stuff that we're playing, then we've got all those lined up. So between those two NUCs, they're doing quite a bit of heavy lifting in this office. Not as much heavy lifting as Pete. Pete does most of the actual heavy lifting. Okay, I'm just gonna check the front door. We're good. So this is what the hallway looks like. You come down here. That door is alarmed, but I think that's a lie. And you come here. Oh, hi, look, everyone's fine and no one is fighting. This isn't our office. Oh, this is our office. Hey, this looks nice. So this is where we do Wheeze. And this is the coat hanger. This is a sink. That's me. And then this is where I shower. Not all the time, obviously. Most of the time I shower at home. This is how a shower works. That's the hot water. And then that's the cold water. Fine. Shit. God damn it. Oh, it's hard to get it back in because it's so wet. Well done.
What were you doing in the bathroom?
You kept thinking I was doing a poo, and I was like, no, I'm doing just normal things.
I'm doing content.
What did you put in that jar?
That was the end of the toilet roll went into the coconut oil.
Is that coconut oil meant to be
Coconut
solid,
oil?
and it just was really hot in here? And it's
Coconut oil, like true, just pure coconut oil, just transitions from solid to liquid depending on the heat.
You know, I know that. Is it meant? But that's what I'm saying.
And why was there coconut oil here?
For hair, skin.
Other things.
But it's meant to be solid. He gets under his Grogu towel.
It's mainly for hair and skin. What was that?
I don't know, something about the actual science to do with the temperatures and boiling points of coconut oil.
It's a very low melting point.
That's what I mean. So is that meant to be solid though?
Why is this the fucking conversation back of that?
No, that's
Well, it
what
can't be used now.
No. Like if no. It'll just solidify as it gets
It's
cooler.
true. It's
just
my marker of
yeah.
of the seasons changing is when the coconut oil goes.
Yeah,
from,
totally.
From
Yeah.
solid
As a
to
product, it's meant to be used in one state, not both.
Not necessarily, because if you're using it to fry with, you take a spoonful of the solid state and you put it in the thing. And
No
the
one
heat
uses
melts
it in its not
Like
solid
butter.
state. Like if you're putting it in your hair or you're putting it on your skin, you want it to melt. So at some point it gets there. Yeah.
Do you buy it and it is all solid in there?
Yeah,
yeah.
unless it's really, really hot, in which it's liquid.
Well, it depends which section of the supermarket it's in.
God,
Incredible. But I should. What I do want to point out just about the behind the scenes tour there is that this entire place was basically put together by Pete and just figuring out problems as we went. Like we had the initial brief of what we wanted the space to be, and then we've just continued to add things and not stop adding things, but also not stop making content, which is why there's so many fucking cables just like sitting
Yeah.
around it.
It's very much like there's cable runs for the permanent stuff, but there's very little permanent stuff in this studio, unfortunately. When an Assassin's Creed happens, everything gets ripped up except for those, which like sometimes I leave tape down like just out of sheer willpower because I'm like, I could use that. It's staying. So it's like there is like I've got a little bench that I hide the wound cable under, but sometimes it comes out.
Hang on.
Sometimes it
Sorry.
doesn't.
So this is more interesting than coconut oil?
That's what people are asking. They got it.
No, I seem to
Oh no,
forget
they're talking about coconut oil.
Yeah, okay, there's still coconut oil. There's still coconut oil. All right.
All right, there you go. So that
Tell you
was
what
a
we
look at the behind the scenes of our studio. We'll be back with more for this word from our sponsors.
LowkiCat wants you to think he's a good-looking man who wistfully looks off into the distance at weddings. But what is he hiding? Not only is he not the Norse god of mischief and the rightful heir of Jotunheim, he's not even a real cat. He was born a boy. But now that boy's all grown up, and that overgrown boy loves birds.
The man likes his cockatiels.
But does he love those birds too much?
This man sleeps with birds.
And cockatiels aren't the only Australian icon he's tried to fuck.
Those are flamin' pros!
Is this flamin' galah who you want in charge of the country if he ever decided to run for political office? LowkiCat. When you head to the polls this weekend, make this 9th life his last. Authorised and paid for by Nick Boy Richardson.
You know, my cousin got sick and the hospital bills are through the roof. It really got me thinking, if I ever got sick, what are we doing to protect our future and the future of our family?
That's an understandable fear. And I think we should do one simple thing, and that's contact the Learn Programming Academy.
Okay, I was thinking they would get life insurance.
Get your exclamation mark Tims out in the chat, because over 1 million people trust Tim from the Learn Programming Academy to deliver high quality, quick and affordable tutorials on how to code. And they're all videos, so you don't even need to know how to read. I know I can't.
But I'm worried about dying.
We all are. So why not live forever by coding a robot to transplant your old, disgusting organs for fresh new ones while you sleep? I'm sure it's possible.
I don't think it is.
Well, that's because you're stupid and you haven't contacted the Learn Programming Academy.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
The Learn Programming Academy. You'll give it a C++.
Food for jellyfish.
What was that?
Food for jellyfish. It's food for jellyfish.
Food for jellyfish.
Oh my God. Thank you very much, everyone. Sam Funk, Tom, Hamamamary, and Games with Planet.
Possibly, we just saw in the chat pop up there, your file came through marked from anonymous. So I was like, all right, that's how they've decided to submit their video. But if that was your video there on Wii,
We can change it.
Very good.
It will definitely be changed.
I love it.
Thank
I
you,
love
Games with Planets?
Yes,
Yes, I'm seeing tears in the chat. Don't be sad, Games with Planets.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
It'll be fixed. And your name is it's Jep or Jep? Just which one is it? Thank you for sending that in. Thank you everyone who sent in words from sponsors. Obviously that opened up for the month of December, and we got a whole bunch. So there's some more coming up later in the episode, and we'll do it all again next year, and we'll change it, and there'll be more things for you guys to send in. But thank you for everyone who sent them in throughout the year as well.
And thanks to LowkiCat and Tim as well for being such huge supporters of the show on Patreon throughout the course of the year. So thank you very much. And we had a lot of fun making your ads. All right, let's move on and keep giving some stuff back to the people because it's still the season of giving back pocket.
We got the short one?
I'm
Do you
sorry,
want
there
it?
was a
Do
couple-
it.
Have you got the short one?
Do it.
There was a
Let's
conversation
Oh,
in
do
the
you
chat
want-
just now being like, what do jellyfish eat? Butts? But apparently it's enzymes and vitamins in a liquid solution for jellyfish.
But it does look
Where'd
like
you get butts from?
Because
Yeah.
that's the
Well,
only
it's
thing
brown water.
Yeah, I mean that liquid.
Butt.
Yeah, that's where brown
It's
water
shit.
comes from.
It's wet. It's like liquid
Peter,
shit.
And where does shit come from?
A butt, but
Thank you.
liquid shit is not a butt.
That's where
A butt is still flesh.
It is the season of
Arguably-
giving back
You're
pocket.
bad.
Arguably, if you ate the butt, you would also get what is contained within.
Are you not cleaning your meat before you eat it?
I'm not cleaning my butt before I eat it. I'll tell you that much.
All right.
Like that one too? All right. Yeah.
Will knows.
Will knows.
All birches.
All bunches.
All right. Shut up.
It is the season of giving back pocket, the short version, Peter.
Okay, short version. Here we go. There is sound for them. I didn't know if you want to switch.
Are we
live? We are live right now.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. So it is the season of giving back pocket. This is the Rockstar season of giving back because they jumped on board for the final episode here, excited to be able to give back to you in the way that we have been giving back to you. And this is all in celebration of the KO Perico heist. Now, the season of giving back, I should mention as well, brought to you not only by Rockstar, but also by Nicritex.
Which you could see just there.
There you go.
it.
And as is our tradition, I went on to Nicritex at Nick Belling with 2 L's in Belling, his Twitter account, to just pick a tweet at random. December 1st, Nick wrote, "When you think about it, isn't fashion just Fortnite skins for adults?"
Ooh.
I was like, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it totally is.
It totally is.
You blow your money on things you don't need because society tells you that
You need to
them.
look good in a specific context.
And suddenly,
In a battle
you're at-
royale combat
suddenly
scenario.
you're at a ball in a banana suit.
Like, you joke, but there's definitely a Gucci fashion show where a woman has dressed as a banana.
I
100%.
Sure.
I
for
plan
sure.
on going to my New Year's party as on Peely.
Oh, that's exciting.
Well, I'll start peel.
Are you having?
How drunk are you planning to
I know,
get?
and plus, you're having New Year's with just your family.
Yeah, they've got kids. They're all down. They're all asleep at 8.
Having kids doesn't help the situation at all.
It's
that's
party naked by yourself?
That's some 13 Aeon reflux disc or whatever
Thank
it is.
you very much. Excellent memory, Peter. You were right.
Sex magician party for one, please.
So this is the Rockstar Design a BackPocket Heist competition that we ran in celebration of the KO Perico heist, which dropped this week. I am quite excited about this. So GTA Online, been running for ages. My God, did we expect that GTA Online would still be something that is putting out content now, years and years and years
Totally.
after it started? The success of the thing has been amazing. And as a result, it means that the latest heist and the latest update that they've put out is actually the biggest one in the game's history. They've added, for the first time, a new area to the map. So there's a private island that you can go and do this heist on. There's tons of new stuff in there. There's new music. There's new guns and
There's a
cars.
nightclub, the
music locker.
Music locker. You go down there's like actual DJs performing down there. We talked about it in the news.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, there'll be like seasonal set DJs coming in and doing, and like I love this. They motion cap the DJs doing their sets. I was like, okay, so they're like, just gonna mix up another song. But yeah,
Occasional this.
You're obsessed with making the DJs in the audience hate you. Because every time we bring up DJs, you're always like,
that's all they do.
Can I recommend a shameless plug of a show called What Is Music on, I think it's on Triple J's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
There's an episode about DJing, and it was fascinating because I didn't really know what a DJ did.
Who did you interview? It was Triple J DJ.
Yeah.
She does Nina Las Vegas.
Nina Las Vegas.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
She was very good.
and so yes, there are DJs who just do this, but there's also an enormous heist, and the heists have been something that, I mean, basically the heists are raids, right? There's something that I never did with GTA Online.
We did the heist back in in Good Game days. We reviewed the heist together. It was one of the ones I got to jump on and do with you guys, and it was heaps of fun.
Were we riding jet skis?
Yeah, we rode jet skis and then we had to get back on track. No, that was the review. It was we were fucking around a lot. That was the best. Like, I really like the concept of the heist because they take the chaos of GTA, both single player and the online. And the problem with the online for me was always that it's chaotic, and it wasn't like, that's why the role playing stuff has taken off as a way to kind of like keep that everyone doing the right thing. But the heists were a great way to do that because it was essentially like they went for ages and we all had different roles, and it was like we all had to, remember we were doing split missions, and so you and Barja were off doing something and I was off with Dog doing something, but they were happening simultaneously. Now that's a bit different for this one, I believe, because there's different options for players, but it meant
They've still got that, but
still had that.
This is one of the first ones you can do solo.
So you can all be, apparently in this one you all go to the island. The island is the heist. I thought it was an area you could go and enjoy and relax. It's like, no, pretty much while you're there, everything you do on this island is contributing towards the mission of whatever the ultimate goal is.
So you actually do, like, the island is where the heist takes place.
Right.
But most of the setup will still happen on mainland.
Yeah.
And that's where you do your setup missions, like you make sure that the shipment going out to the island is going to have like laxatives in the booze or whatever. Like the things you do is set up that make it easier for you once you get
So
there.
when you're on the island, I haven't played it myself, but I'm assuming you're kind of the heat levels up all the time, and
you're technically instantly trespassing.
Yes.
You're not supposed to be there.
Which I thought's really interesting. But yeah, to then mix that with the idea of this long form planning stages, pulling stuff off, people possibly failing, meeting back up again, and those heists were really great because we'd go and do something, get a rifle, come back to the bank, and need to pick you guys up, and it would time, so you'd like, we've just finished robbing the bank, come and get us now, and like you jumped out, and it was like,
there's quite a bit of coordination involved.
I actually thought it was going to become all of
biggest thing in the
GTA
game.
Online.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, it did really well and everyone really enjoyed it, and it kind of cooled off a little bit, and then they brought out some more heists, but like really staggered, and I guess that's the smart way to do it.
The thing that, like, the release of them is staggered because they're... Like, I've only played the first one, but my understanding of how they've released them is that they released them staggered because they actually take a shit ton more work to put together than, like, stunt jumps, which is just fun for people who are already in
the
it.
Hot Wheels track around the whole
Totally.
kind of thing.
Where these things, like, the reason that the thing was fun was because of how detailed it was.
Yeah, right.
And it was because they'd coordinated that this person's going to finish their mission 3 minutes earlier, which gives them 2.5 minutes to get to you to pick you up at the front of the bank that you just robbed.
Yeah.
And we had heaps of fun running that with I ran it a lot with John, with Marth. And it was like, I remember how intense it was. It was like, be on time.
Yeah. And I remember we got like a bus and we went into a prison and got like the Breaking Bad guy to the bus. Then we went to an airstrip and then I brought the plane. The first time we took the plane off, we like clipped the wing and all blew up and it was try again. The thing I loved about it is I was using the GTA Movie Maker with our editor at the time.
Right.
So we were making a movie of it at the same time, which I imagine you can do with this one too. But
I had forgotten all about that until you
go back and watch the clip.
reminded me.
It's really good fun. It's like still up on YouTube. But so this is expanded in a way that I believe you can do a lot of the stuff by yourself to get those.
You can do the whole heist.
You can do the whole heist by yourself. Obviously, more fun with other people. But it's cool because the GTA world has so much going on in terms of its physics, its mechanics, its weapons. It's got stealth. It's got action. It's got it is a sandbox for game genres. So it's like they can make a game here that essentially looks like you're playing some kind of Spec Ops-y military game.
And
cool.
I really wanted to get into those heists. I mean, we have a long and rich history about my difficulty with multiplayer video games as coordinating co-op. But I think the thing I like about it, because what Fortnite's doing now is a lot of the stuff that GTA is doing of this like world that is constantly evolving and changing. What I love about something like the heist is it's basically like you've put in a small single player game. Like you put in a narrative game into this like chaotic open world so that there is something else there. The other thing that I like about this is there's a submarine. That's your headquarters. You get a submarine. You buy a
That's
submarine.
how you get
It's like a decommissioned Russian nuclear sub.
Beautiful.
Can I take a moment to shout out Burnsy767, who is my dad, who just commented? Was like,
Your shirt is on upside down.
it's way past your bedtime.
I was
It is
gonna
the
say
script
that
is
today.
upside down.
That's such a
Mug.
dad.
It is upside down.
I love it.
You boof.
And also,
Yeah.
if you look closely, Burnsy, if you look closely at the knee of my jean, oh bloody you got attacked by a barbed wire fence, mate?
I love that he's right now. Is he on a laptop or a desktop?
He'd probably be on his iPad with magnifiers here going,
Mandy,
I can't read this.
my son's on the iPad.
I can't read this. Did I type that right?
Dad called out.
It's going to make for an awkward Christmas for you guys.
Not as awkward as your Christmas, by the sound.
Yeah, my sexy solo party.
So then the Caprica heist is out now in GTA Online, and I am keen to check this out. I like this could be one of my holiday things because, like I said, I want to do these. This feels like maybe I do it solo. Maybe I encourage you guys to do something with me for once, Steph.
I like teamwork in a multiplayer game. I liked Payday. I like games where people have roles, and once we fuck around at the start, we can be like, all right, everyone.
Pressure's on.
I like shenanigans.
I know you
I'm
do.
in.
I know you do.
Gosh damn it, I'm in.
No, you're not allowed in my heist.
The only barrier to entry for this heist is that someone that you play with needs to be able to purchase the nuclear submarine.
Yes.
Which is reasonably affordable, I think. Do you remember the price
so
on
I
it?
It
need
was like 2 million or
You
something.
need to have banked
Is it
some
that much?
hours. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, it's not that many, but it's not like you can just make an account and go and do this one. It's like,
Yeah, okay.
this is like, it's basically like their way of putting a skill gate on it.
Yeah.
Of going like, get familiar with the game before you try this.
So you're saying we need a sugar daddy?
We need a sugar
Guess
daddy.
And I feel like that
volunteering.
sugar daddy is you.
Guess whose daddy was in the chat being sugar daddy?
Somehow I am the sugar daddy. I don't know if I invested well or if I just came from money, but my character, I logged in the other day to check because I was like, I wonder if I can like just jump straight into this because it looks really fun. I've got like $200 million in my bank account. What? And it's like,
you
how
can't
much
even-
were the heists worth?
You can't even afford a fucking collar. Yeah, I think they've been
am very
supporting-
rich.
That's insane.
It's like, did I just invest it when I first...
Compound interest, is that a thing?
Maybe because it's in the bank. It's in the bank. I've got like almost $1 million cash on me, and then it was
That's not a
like
good
200
idea.
million in the bank.
technically not even possible.
If I get robbed in the street,
Louise.
Oh, yeah.
and I've got $1 million on me,
I'm married
200
well.
in the bank.
I know they were doing a thing where they were incentivizing people to play by often being like, you can get this much money if you try these modes and stuff. But
There was also the rough PC launch, and people got rewarded for that.
maybe it's
Do you guys
okay.
do that thing that I do with Twitch Prime or whatever it's called now, where you always just redeem the free gifts that are there, even if you don't play the games?
yeah.
I've got so much money in like RuneScape, Warframe things. I'm sure I have GTA cash sitting in my account, so I'm going to boot it up and check it out.
Which sugar daddy do we pick?
So, to celebrate that heist, Rockstar wanted to give something back to you guys as well. They're not just giving you the biggest update to GTA Online ever, they're also giving one lucky pocketeer a $500 gift voucher to JB Hi-Fi and $300 worth of Rockstar swag to give away. And so that gift voucher, oh my God, the things you could buy with that. Basically anything for JB.
See, I'm terrible because I mentally walk through JB Hi-Fi, and so my mental walkthrough stops at the gadget area at the front where they're like, knock off drones, remote control cars. I'm yep, done. And I'm like, oh, nuts. I haven't even thought about where to spin this properly.
Yeah,
but I'd buy a bunch of vinyl.
You could, I was going to say.
Yeah, what a
Get some
twat.
CDs.
You could buy a vinyl.
I could get a couple of vinyls.
So,
I like looking through the DVD section like a lost museum.
Yeah.
Like you're going to
Remember
buy one?
McLeod's
Just
daughters?
running my fingers along the spines.
Water Rats as a box set? Oh, my.
very nice. Are they still putting out DVDs?
They must.
Yeah. Do they still have good special features?
But the quality.
But are they good? Because they were great back in the day.
The quality is so bad because my friend brought around a DVD the other day and we were watching this series and the quality was so bad. I was like, I feel like streaming this is going to be better. And so we streamed it and I was like, the visual quality is 1,000 times better.
See, all of
literally
the
streaming
McLeod
in 4K.
photos.
Yeah. He was like, oh my God, this family's so much bigger than I didn't even know if McLeod knew we had this many.
Yeah, you used to watch stuff on DVD because it was like better quality.
Totally.
Yeah.
How times
Not
have changed.
anymore.
Yeah.
But you know what is great quality? The Cayo Perico heist. And so I haven't played it yet. I need to
Stay on target.
But what is actually great quality is a lot of the entries we got for the GTA Heist competition. So we've got a ton here that we want to show. This isn't, you said it was all of them. This isn't actually all of them. We got more. These are the ones that we could just have time to show.
Yeah,
and then,
sure. Okay.
Everybody else, so thank you very much,
We
everyone.
set this up, start of the week. I think the call
yeah.
that went for people to design a poster.
Monday Arvo,
a poster that best represented the heist that we could go on. It could involve the equipment. It could involve the roles that we would take on. It could have a flashy title. It could just be a really sexy picture of all of us pulling off said heist. So it didn't have to be a film. It was just a poster. I don't know. Do people have posters for heists? I'm going to rob this bank.
How else do you put a crew together? You need a little the way you put a crew,
Danny
as I
Ocean
understand,
didn't go and put
at
up-
least in Ultimo,
It would
you walk
be-
up to cross the road and there's just a sign there with the little tabs.
Little
and you just
tabs.
put- it's like, want to knock over a bank, and then you pull that
I'll be
thing.
the
It's like,
wheelman.
If our heist was a DVD, this would be the cover.
There you go.
Looping it back around,
Very much.
doesn't she?
done
Loops
there.
it back in there.
Oh, yeah.
So let's take a
Be
let's take a look at the first. We'll show you a bunch of them, and then we'll have the runners up, and we'll also have the winner as well. So the first one, this is Simon Friendo sent this one in.
amazing.
Big fan. There's my white van that went missing.
The white van that went missing, that got stolen and returned.
Yep. We are heisting a 3080, which feels appropriate.
Elusive.
Totally.
Yep.
Yep. I like that.
I appear to be tripping the one sensor wire while I stroll in
yeah.
with
See,
popcorn
you're-
saying, so, what are we doing?
You're the bumbling fool
But also,
of the heist crew.
Lovely piece of
that was
fiction.
absolutely what you wore at your cinema job. As well, wasn't it?
I had a gold bow tie as well.
Okay.
What am I like a sexy distraction?
You're the person in the chair
You're the
or in
hacker
the
woman.
van.
You're
But I'm not dressed like a hacker woman.
you were playing the part that Ruby Rose was too busy to take.
Yeah.
I think so. I
She
think
was doing
I think I'm
Fast
something
7.
else because I'm wearing like a
Push in on that.
A mini?
Pants.
a little black dress.
And meanwhile, Nick decided to enter via the roof, whereas Pete just decided to come straight in through the wall. So,
love it.
Okay.
So Simon Friendo, thank you very much. Next one. Oh,
sorry.
What are the butterflies?
I'm not quite sure.
was one
That was the
reference.
one thing I couldn't. It's
Yeah.
got to be a reference to something.
Because
but
it's a choice. This
It is a choice. There's
Maybe it's
multiple
just like
butterflies.
the outside coming in.
Yeah, have we forgotten a reference for
Maybe
our
that's a
own?
Windows screensaver, and they're like, "There's a lot of butterflies
be.
in
Yeah,
this." field.
totally.
Could be.
All right, thank you, Simon. Next one is...
I was going to Microtext called it as well. It's totally XP.
It is. Hey, Control Tab or Control Shift?
Control tab.
Control tab. Next
Head
one
this
is
direction.
Sith Cat. Send this one in.
Utes.
Lovely.
Pockety Twitch Prime Thief. Will he escape with the Pocketeer's hearts?
Oh,
There
I
he
love
is.
that.
Love
Sneaking
it.
away.
It's
He
a
looks a bit
beautiful
stressed.
Yeah.
He does.
What's
So
in
cute.
the thing he's pulling along?
Twitch Prime subscription.
Twitch Prime
I
subscription.
see.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And if
very
you want to
good.
subscribe on Twitch Prime, then just hit that Bezos button.
I love
Hit
it.
that Bezos button.
I love it.
Next up, we have Fourth Reaper.
Wow.
Woof.
Holy
Let me full
moly.
screen this.
Good
because we're
lord.
in the way a bit.
Holy smokes! Look at me.
Gus, you look very attractive.
Look at me.
I
Look
mean,
at that shirt just blowing open.
I look attractive
You-
in the way that I'm
you
like.
have barely button. You've done like 2 buttons up on that shirt.
I have a lot more chest hair than that, but I love it. I look like I've come to like offer a free ride on a yacht in like Croatia.
Look,
or something.
I'd take it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd take it.
Like Sex Magician as well.
Let's punch it.
Scotty
Let's
has.
enhance the look at this.
So
So
we've got
starting with
a
Pete.
7 foot there.
7 foot. Very good.
This is what I'd look like
Laser
if I
dance.
was really tall as
Oh, it is
well.
too. Yeah,
Look
it
at
is.
that
Yeah,
long
yeah.
torso.
Nick
and those
Boy-
long legs. Peter underneath.
Creepy Pete. I love
Amazing.
it.
Fair.
That's fair. Nick in the server room getting away with the M&Ms.
Yep.
Great job. This is
Good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Scotty knocking out a bad
Killed
guy.
man.
And hiding the
Under
body
boxes.
appropriately.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, of course, Sex Magician in the warehouse.
Release the doves.
Just as their security's been called.
Spectacular.
And doing that one as well.
Love
And
it.
Nick, you wear that suit well.
I do. That
That's-
looks fantastic.
That's Pocket Season 1.
we all look good except for Pete.
I look good in the bit where I'm doing the break dancing through the lasers.
He's-
Yeah, yeah.
Lost a foot.
He is. He's doing entrapment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look good in that part where you're about to bleed out and die.
But no, it's sexy in like a 90s in
Yeah.
a 90s
yeah,
way.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
into
for
it.
sure.
You can lose a foot and live.
Wonderful stuff.
The next one is Adrian Schmidt.
Oh, this is a
So-
lot going on.
Back pocket, the dude wears my Van Halen.
Such a good reference. We'd almost
There's
forgotten about this.
So many references in this one. I can't even.
So for those who don't know, Nick lost a van and found it again.
Yep.
That's the short version.
Yep.
So that's the reason for the heist, which is wonderful.
Which
got
on like a cursory scanning of all of these, the van made an impact.
It
really
did.
did.
People
Yeah.
remember the van.
Yeah.
It's a wild story.
It is a
It
wild
is.
story.
Yeah.
we've
Experience the hair physics
Hair
there.
physics because we usually have the fan on and the fan is blowing my hair.
I love it.
From
Good.
the fan, so that's
Meanwhile,
nice.
find new costume.
Sex
Love it.
magician.
Look what you're
costume.
holding.
I love
I
find new costumes.
Love find new costumes.
So you're playing Cyberpunk 2077.
And the expression in your face is perfect because that is the classic face that you pull for photos where you have like one eyebrow.
It is.
up.
Yeah, totally.
And now with that outfit, it's
Yep.
just like the perfect.
It also looks like I've been busted in front of the vault and be like, ta-da! You know, there was all the cash there, and I got away with this.
You caught me. I love this.
Discover new
yeah.
collectibles.
All the different versions.
We
of
talked
Hobbit.
about how Peter collects different versions of the Hobbit from around the world.
Sorry, and so Seth, you just want to read out what have we got there, guys?
Got Hobbity,
The Hobbit.
D-Hobbit,
Yeah, Hobbit.
Le Hobbit.
Which is what you said on the stream.
That is totally
What-
it.
yeah.
Well done.
That's what
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
great.
Did everyone know?
And then Scotty.
fetch all the
Eating
feet.
human
Yeah.
flesh. Love it.
She loves it. She loves a good
loves
human
it.
foot,
Just
doesn't she?
loves human feet.
And Nick, good face to shrug. Like I
There it
really,
is.
I only just looked at that properly now. I really
I didn't
enjoyed
know
it.
that.
And can I
that's
say, I refuse to watch Dude Where's My Car again because in my mind, it's a great
It was
film.
fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then,
And that's how it's going to stay.
Yeah, I
As I'm
remember
never going to end it.
and then,
no,
no, and then.
that's what that's from.
Correct.
I remember that. I just remember
No
the
one-
tattoo thing on their backs.
Yeah.
yeah.
We should watch that
what
movie.
does
We should do a
mine
good
say?
watching.
Okay.
That's good.
We could screen watch that party.
It
and
holds
no one
up.
gives-
There's no way it holds
no
up.
way it holds
Oh my
up.
God.
No way that
gonna-
movie.
We're gonna watch that live, and no one's gonna copyright us because no one gives a shit about.
There will
the
be
film.
so many problematic jokes in
Yep.
there as
Yes,
well that
yeah.
have not
Oh,
aged
yeah.
well.
Old mate Dave said Peter holds up, and then B-Mac said it does not hold up. Okay, let's move through faster, otherwise we'll be here all
sure
night.
thing.
Anthony Marksy. Marsky?
Marsky,
yeah. The Grinch Steals Christmas. Pete, of
Love
course,
it.
is the Grinch.
This is
fantastic.
This is
I love
directed
how-
by
I-
Guy Ritchie. This one.
I love how That's great. I love how Skadi looks like the mob boss in this. Do you
Totally,
reckon?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she's got like a snifter of cognac.
Totally,
She's
yeah.
swilling.
I love it. And we got Little Will in there as
Little
well.
Will's
Very
in
nice.
there as well with the pockety
Little
on the
Will.
pocket.
We got
I'm reading the art of not being seen.
Very
Oh,
good.
it's Umbrella Academy, is it? That's the
yes,
Umbrella
yeah,
Academy.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, yep, gotcha.
I like how ripped I am in all of these.
yeah.
Put it out there. Oh,
Thanks
dear.
for giving
I like
us all
this one.
better
This
bodies.
is
funny.
Ben Jeffrey, the crew of 6, nicknamed BackPocket, Heist's new fucking zealot.
Yes.
The idea that we steal a whole country, I love. I'm confused as to why there's 6 of us.
Me too.
Gus's.
I got a tweet saying there's no pictures of you looking angry, and I just went fine. I tweeted a picture of me going, there you go, and then my tweet feed broke, and I was like, oh, I didn't send. I was like, there you go, did another one, and then he's like, thanks very much. Got both
I like
of them.
but,
Put both
okay,
of them
can I say
Yep.
the one without glasses happened first, and then you put on your glasses to go like, what's going on with my phone?
No, I reckon.
Other way?
I reckon the glasses were on.
Yeah.
He sent out the thing. He sent the picture, and he went, "Oh, I'm not happy with that picture. Okay, what's a story I could tell on the show as to why I'm going to send another one?" Got it. And then take off the glasses and takes a better photo.
Fucking called out! Holy shit!
He knows my bits. My bits are busted.
Damn.
So
Next entry.
Is Daniel Mawson.
yes, the
The
M&M.
M&Ms make an appearance. Very good.
I love that it got. I don't know what the picture of Pete is, where it's like the quality is so low compared to the rest of it. It's like there is so much footage of you on this show.
Here we are.
It's great work.
I like this picture now on the thing. This could be like a weird 2 men and a baby kind
Totally,
of vibe.
totally,
This is
totally.
nice, yeah.
I like this.
Jacob Bates is up next with this
is
one.
wonderful.
Oh gosh, this is one of my favorites for sure.
This is-
I love the art. It's great.
This is like this cool vaporwave MS Paint kind of vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
it.
It's
it's
cool.
sick.
So a bit of Fall
Got
Guys.
Among Us.
Scotty down there.
Theatre to be looked at.
Stormy Sydney. It's the foot heist.
The
There's
foot
Pocket-
with
Oh,
Pocket
the
E.
cursed feet.
Yes.
The cursed feet.
Put them back. Restore him.
I love it. I love it.
Hashtag make
Peanut
him
M&Ms
whole.
all battered because we keep eating only peanut.
Crack
Yeah,
M&M.
I like that.
There's
Cardboard
our mate,
Cowboy.
Cardboard Cowboy.
Oh, that's
Cameo there. Pete with his Dota shirt on. Nothing. No, we don't look good zoomed in on. But it's
I love how you
I like
captured
it.
my blue
No.
hair.
I like the aesthetic
Yeah,
of the
same.
art.
Totally
I love
love it.
our faces.
Totally.
I
I'm
love
ripped again.
I
How
love.
fucking cut you are.
every time.
What is that?
Holy shit.
No, it's because you said you were going to get
Yeah,
buff
yeah,
this
yeah.
Oh,
this
that's
year.
right.
Don't remind them.
Remember?
It's all falling apart.
How did
Yeah.
that go?
Next entry.
I love this one. This is Jasmine
This is
Roughpuff.
sexy as.
So
Yeah,
we've
love
got the
it.
M&Ms
Check
there as
it
well.
out.
Close-ups
Shit.
of butts and
Bottle of
pockets.
wine.
Yeah.
Some wine.
So
Gus.
also a couple of features there.
goatee.
Pete and I are in.
Goatee.
Yeah, Pete and I are in our opposite jackets.
oh,
we switched that
when
one
you
time.
switched
Love it.
jackets,
So we both
yeah.
look good in both our jackets.
And you have the pigeon.
I have the pigeon. Nick with the scissors, if that brings
He's
back any
cutting my
memories.
hair.
cutting
from screen.
stuff.
That's a screenplay reference.
Yeah,
That's-
thanks very much for bringing that up,
Terrifying.
Jasmine. I love that you've also picked the outfit that I was in where it was like, are you wearing your pajamas?
Also,
here?"
look,
Yeah, yeah.
and your socks.
and one of my favorite pairs of socks.
The
Very
Scotty pose is adorable.
I have my Viking Ragnar sword.
Love it.
as
And then
well.
meanwhile, we're like stuffing pockets over here on the side. Which
love
is
it.
Like,
It's just like the most Tintin thing. Like,
feel
it's
like-
so
yeah.
flattering.
I was
like
going to
it.
say more like, I want to play this version of Persona. This is what it
Yeah.
feels
Oh,
like to me.
yeah. They
Yeah.
should make a Persona game
They
about
should
us.
make us.
Next one comes in from Jasmine Bradley.
This is fun.
Nice.
The distraction.
Look at the infiltration.
The
Look at Scotty.
infiltration.
She's so happy.
So Scotty distracting, and then
Here he comes.
Because I love the idea that this is some footage that someone's got of someone on a bike in a hallway.
Yeah.
Like, good effort.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
I'm not as cut as I like to be in the other ones. but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. Looking a little. trim
There's
there.
the heist itself.
There's little Will.
There you go.
Little Will. So it was.
Are we heisting? Oh, heist.
We're
from
stealing
an editor.
Will.
We're stealing Will.
Yes,
God,
it worked.
did
We
that.
got away with it. We fucking got away
did
with it
it.
as
Pull it
well.
Off, you guys.
We pulled it off.
Oh, that's what we think.
This one happened.
Bam, 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 bam.
The whole time. There's the getaway and the muscle.
I love it.
There are so many photos of us on the internet.
That We do not remember taking. Next one comes in from Jess Oates.
Beautiful.
Jess Oates, the Grand Theft Pocket Empty Bucket Heist, Missing Chocolate, Hungry Hosts, Guns at the Ready team.
Very good. Good little detail here is Pocky is the guy in the chair. Like, he's the...
yeah.
You know, there's always the one hacking,
Yeah,
talking to us all there. So
yeah.
there's Pocky.
Yeah, nice.
Oh yeah, cool.
The pimp for the three angels. What's his name?
Yeah.
Charlie. What the fuck was that
Pimp
about?
for the three
Yeah, what was
angels.
that about?
It's
what was
in
that
the
relationship?
title.
What film did I watch?
What
in the
relationship was
title.
that about?
God.
The Pimp for the Three Angels.
Hey,
How did you remember the Three Angels and not Charlie?
You guys want to go see Pimp?
Oh wait, it's called Charlie. It's not called the Three Angels.
You guys want to go see Pimp's Angels? Oh my God. Jesus.
Pimp's Angels.
Oh shit. So good. Next entry, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my
Bad,
God. Oh God, I knew it didn't have the right mouthfeel as I was saying it. It's because it's called Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Jonathan
Here
Nee.
Gus, you're back to being
I'm back to being ripped.
fully cut.
And
Look at the veins on your arms.
look at that. Those are long arms and big beard. Nick with a sandalwood candle.
There it is.
That's so good.
That is great. Check out Pete in this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That.
Oh, I love that. So
Look at you with tats.
So
Definitely
Scotty
waited
is
What do you think, Steph? Pete with tats.
Pete with tats. Look, I would support him in anything he wanted to do, but he's not a
That's a
tattoo
big
man.
no.
yeah.
Wanted
I don't know. Scotty, which is channeling a bit of Iron Man. What's his name? Tony Stark.
That is definitely Iron Man.
How good is that with all the
Yeah.
M&Ms?
Great.
Grand Theft.
And they're like, I tell you what, there's some furry forums going off right now.
Scotty's keen.
Yeah, totally. I love
it.
this one. Up next, Liz Dahlia.
Nice.
We got all the classics in here. We got the M&Ms. We got the white van.
The white van.
Pete reading up.
Heists 101.
That was just such a character. We should.
That's so good.
Oh, we gotta
People
put that
find
back.
frames of things that how do they even exist?
What's mine?
Yeah, that's just. I don't know.
You're the 90s larrikin
Clearly.
who has all the one-liners and dies.
You're the.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez.
You're the one that was looking after the M&Ms that we stole.
Yeah.
Totally.
Very good.
The
very
DuPont. Very
We've
Final
got.
scene-
Hang on,
The final
Nick,
scene
we're
is
talking-
us standing around his grave talking about how we've got one more job to do and we're going to do it in Gus's name.
Oh, that's good.
And then as
at
you all
the end
leave,
of the credits,
I'm in the car.
yeah.
I'm with the umbrella up on the hill.
Yes!
Yeah.
Watching the whole
And then Universal are like, we're not making a sequel. And so everyone's like, what happened there?
This bit's fantastic. I love
that. I
'Cause
wanna
then
live
you'd have
there.
to move along the create your
Yeah.
own M&M thing. It's not practical. It's not practical. Wonderful work.
BRB Cycling.
The Grand Theft Auto M&M's heist. I'm sensing a theme here, guys. We've got all pocketies.
Do we talk about
Sam
M&Ms on this show a bit too much?
Fucking Nick Boy for
that
butchering
about?
my beautiful beard. He ain't getting shit. I love it. There's a bit of backstabbing.
Excellent.
Stupid cops.
This is
Gotta chuck
this
on
is
his
good
head.
on theme for Grand Theft Auto as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Scotty.
This is
like
Walkies.
Yeah.
Oh, she's,
Love it.
she's upside down on a couch right now.
And then the last couple, That's Not My Robot sent this one in.
I like
the
them,
high
mate.
score.
Very
No
clever.
Robots Left
nice.
behind.
To
one
save an
still.
old friend.
There he is.
Old
beautiful.
Darren the
guys.
robot.
There he
No
is.
robot left
He's
behind.
He's playing the long con back there. We'll get him one day.
He's
too deep, man. He's in too deep.
He's our robot on the inside. Phoenix Alliance sent this one in,
This one is so cute.
which is just like does what it says on the box.
Yeah. Back pocket robs the bank for fat stacks.
and then
because
stick figures.
money buys more M&Ms.
How do you
true.
feel about how your figure has been represented in this one, Gus?
Gus, are you
I'm
bulky enough?
thinning up before I get swole again, so I'm
Right.
okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that we can all be distinguished, the three of us, easily just by like little crayon touches of facial hair. It's like, yeah.
Wait,
Pete, Nick,
okay,
me.
but who's who?
It goes Pete, Nick, me.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, Pete, me, Nick.
I'm in the front.
I would
have
assume that
said-
based on our status in the show.
Look at height.
Look at height. Yeah.
But am I actually that
Nick
short?
is in front.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the size of my gait and my feet size.
Nick is in front. Yeah, Gus. Yeah, Pete has just a mustache for some reason.
Yeah.
Classic bank. Love it.
Fair.
Dusk Bunny, your entry is up next. There we go. Talk about kissing guns.
Oh my gosh, the
my
golden
goodness.
M.
Look at that.
So wait, they're
Just
Pete guns
pure,
though.
It's just pure sex.
Pete up in the top
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Nick
That's
in the
pretty
bottom
accurate.
left.
That's pretty accurate.
Me down there. That pigeon does not look happy down there.
No.
Let's just get a little Pete.
that shark has a snorkel for some reason.
That's amazing. Why
Sharks
does-
need snorkels.
Well, because it's a person wearing a shark fin.
Yeah, that's how we got in. It's how we got in.
Genius.
Yeah.
That's fucking genius.
And then the final entry is in from Scott C.
Full screen, your feet.
This is more of a game plan.
What is going on?
Well, this is what video games look like before the graphics come in.
Gotcha.
This is
True.
literally just
Gotcha.
like planning
Approach.
phase.
Approach. Sneaky.
I love this. I love that there's not actually even necessarily like there's references, but there's not a real joke in here. It's just like this is a genuine plan.
This is like, who was it?
Scott C.
Scott C has definitely robbed a bank before.
Definitely.
this was the plan.
And this is how you get it
okay.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of this dumb art stuff.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
about actual
No
just
fucking
like
about.
drawing some squares.
MS Paint.
Tubbs
MS Paint. You can't trace MS Paint.
You can't.
Look, the FBI is not going to catch on to MS Paint. They're going to be like, they didn't use Photoshop.
And the second
What do we do now?
they recognize someone on the plan, you just get that spray can. You go, and you should cover it up.
So that is a ton of the
So
entries that we
good.
love. Thank you everyone for submitting yours. There were so many. They all made us laugh. We have 2 runners up and we have a winner. So the runners up are the first one is Fourth Reaper,
This one is just.
which is
This wins the My New Wallpaper Award.
Oh yeah,
This is totally going on my my background for all my computers now. I love it.
This was the biggest argument that we had in the last week is who could win, because it just went back and forth so much. But this is phenomenal. It's so good. So Fourth Reaper, congratulations. Send me a message on Discord and I will get you the game of your choice or I'll contact you if you haven't hit me up. The next runner-up, the second one,
Again?
is...
Sorry?
Back
Oh,
to
you
the
need
screen.
to-
Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
just so I can. hunt
the
it down.
next runner-up is Jasmine Rough Puff with the Tintin homage. Persona, BackPocket Persona game.
Beautiful
which
work.
we love. It's just such great art. Such a cool design. I also just love like the layout
Yeah.
of the whole thing.
Yeah.
This
It's like it's got the GTA thing of being like the vignettes.
Yep.
Like the slices of life
Yeah,
of
totally.
GTA world.
Totally.
But it's done it in the style of the art as opposed
Totally.
to being
Yeah.
like just
Totally.
an aping of it.
This wins my custom phone case design.
Oh, I like that.
I'm printing this bad
Oh,
boy
I
on a phone
love
case.
that.
With your permission, that is going on my iPhone case now.
shit.
That's so
Love
cool.
that as an
Yeah.
idea. That's
Yeah.
great. Rough
stuff.
Puff is in the chat right now. Congratulations,
Well
Rough Puff.
done.
Send me a message. And then that means our winner of the Rockstar BackPocket Designer Heist competition to celebrate the Cayo Perico heist is... Adrian Schmidt.
Hey, dude, where's my van?
I love this one because of all of the, like, there's so many lovely, subtle references in there. Like, these are some OG, like, reference, gone deep,
Yep.
long time,
Totally.
deep watcher of the show.
This
ticks
is someone
every
who
box.
has seen every second of a post show.
yeah.
It's got everything in there. It's the GTA vignette style. It's named the heist that we're doing. We're going after a van.
Yeah.
We're heisting a van?
We're
I feel
heisting a
that's what
van.
We're heisting a van back.
We're getting it back.
Stealing it
It's
back
a
from the
revenge
robbers.
heist.
But we're going to
So we're still the good
a
guys.
little bit around the corner.
It's just we go through all of this, and then Nick's like, "Oh wait, it was on the next street across."
Totally. And then the other thing I like about it is that it's sort of pitched as a genuine expansion to something.
Totally.
Where
Yeah.
it's like, here's the new features of the thing.
Yeah.
So well done to Adrian Schmidt. Thank you very much, everyone, for entering. Adrian, you win yourself a $500 gift voucher, JB Hi-Fi, and $300 worth of Rockstar merch. Thanks to Rockstar and GTA Online and the season of Giving Back Pocket. So shoot me a message on Discord. I will find you. Otherwise, you know I will. And we will get that prize out to you. Obviously, we'll ship the merch, but I have the code for the JB Hi-Fi voucher, so I can just send that to you right away, and you can get shopping to get in before Christmas.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's move on with the show. It's time for Song
To open another present?
Present.
Yeah.
Should we clear up as well? It's a long ep tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's a long
yeah.
app, and we probably
Settle
won't have
in.
a post-show
Yeah.
because it is going to be a long one, but we wanted to just go out having some M&Ms.
We've got a lot.
Everybody
There's
gets
still-
invited to the post show tonight because
Yeah.
the post show will just be at the end of this.
We're
long
probably halfway
show.
through the show.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah.
It's a shockers episode tonight,
yeah.
so enjoy that, everyone. But yes, we're now going to...
Okay, yeah, should we get present running?
Yeah,
a present,
yeah.
exclamation mark,
Nick,
present,
you choose
please.
one
Yeah,
now.
let's go. Let's go.
He's too... He went present time and then just grabbed the M&Ms.
me that.
Oh, minty.
I haven't had a minty one yet.
Okay.
Find me a minty one. No. No.
Can I do 2
You greedy
Different
guts.
people.
for different people?
Yeah, one of those is a very good thing, and the other one is like
No, other way around.
Wait, what?
less good. So I feel
Gooder.
like they should be separate presents.
Separate presents?
Yeah.
But what? But who wants the less good one?
Yeah.
Put them together.
Fine, put them together.
Put them together. Put them together. Put them together. It's a season to give them back.
Close the competition.
Oh my god. What is he doing? What is he doing? I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat.
Yourself. Oh,
Chat is closed.
Stephanie,
Yes.
you spoiled them.
Well.
Hang on.
You win yourself a copy of whoever this is, and the winner is Tom
Food for jellyfish.
You win yourself a copy of Immortal Phoenix Rising on the Xbox. This is both the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X. Congratulations. A fantastic game.
Beautiful.
A great,
Yeah.
in my top 5 of the year games.
game.
Also
Love
made
this.
a lot of our lists this year.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Yep.
And you also win...
Oh, the minty ones are great.
I haven't
They're
found
fun.
one.
They're fun. They're a
surprised.
party.
It's
They're
a
a party in the
small
mouth.
one. It's a small one.
I hope you like birch trees because you got one. The child.
Another
Notice how even the branding on the box doesn't give the name away. That is there you go. It's that Baby Yoda thing from that Baby Yoda show. Congratulations, Tom.
Found a mint one.
I love birch.
Yeah, good.
Tom says he loves birch. Fantastic.
That's awesome.
Tom
Congratulations.
I got to write this down. One
Yeah.
Immortals.
How is that not a good gift? They're both good gifts. Tom did well.
I guess it depends. It just depends. I feel like they're good gifts to some people and less good gifts to others. I have the same amount of anxiety giving these random free things to people as I do buying gifts for like my friends and family. I'm like, I watch them open it and I'm like, I thought you might like it and you could use it for that thing that you do, but if you don't, you can
have the
take it back
receipt,
and I
it's
have
fine,
the receipt.
everything's- yeah, it's
And
okay.
I want you to know that I was really thinking of you in this, but like, also if you hate it, that's totally fine.
Who won the first one? The guy who was your thing. So like the mods will have kept track.
Was it a wolf pudding?
Wolf pudding. I think it was wolf pudding.
Right, sorry, the first one tonight of the. I
first
thought you were like,
present
who won the first present like weeks ago?
Yeah.
Wolf pudding won the Red
Wolf
Dead
pudding
stuff.
won Red Dead.
Oh, and then was there a second one?
there was a second one.
Towel and the keep cup.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was person 2, and that was
Syntax says they're keeping track as well.
Cool. Thank you very much, Syntax.
Syntax, legendary.
Okay, great. Congratulations to and congratulations to our second
Nax Cole.
winner
Nax Cole.
or runner-up for the song competition for the
Yes.
PC.
Yes.
So the second runner-up for the PC competition. Clear your throats. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because we are jumping into this. Song number 2.
My mouth.
Have an
is all-
M&M. That'll clear it up.
That'll
for you.
clear it up. It was Nax Cole. Thank you very much. The runner-up for song number 2 was The Saltiest Pretzel. Congratulations to The Saltiest Pretzel for your song to the tune of It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Saltiest Pretzel choose the? Wasn't Saltiest Pretzel the winner of the contest? So Saltiest Pretzel is like
Chose the
all
content
about the
of
game
Sing a Carol.
that we're doing right now. The Carol.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'd forgotten that entirely. That
Oh,
feels like
I
a-
didn't even know.
No, but yeah.
Wow.
That felt like
Saltiest
a
Pretzel was
lifetime ago.
all about the Carol.
My
and
goodness.
clearly deserved.
That would never
to be a part of the
obviously didn't play a part into it, but I've totally forgotten that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Fantastic. Well,
Wait,
congratulations.
Had this one up his sleeve the whole time.
Yeah. They probably wrote this and then like, damn,
I've got an idea.
I have an idea for
Yeah.
for
I'm
a
sorry, but
competition.
you're allowed to have a good idea that you're also good at.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Nothing rigged about it.
Exactly. All right, let's jump into the second song for the night.
Little less of a carol, a little more of like a...
This is a croon.
Okay, we ready?
A croon.
Gus,
A little
count us
lower.
in.
All right. And a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
It's beginning to look a lot like pockets on Twitch TV. There's some red and green M&Ms, and Nick's devouring them. But please make sure that you avoid the feed. It's beginning to look a lot like pockets. Giveaways and guests. You'll be so happy you'll adore seeing your favorite 4
You'll
Get obsessed. A pair of segues to do and some boobs to be seen. It's the wish of Angus and Nick. Walks to be had and some destiny raises the hope of Scotty and Steph. And Pete just wants to play some Dota with all of his friends. It's beginning to look a lot like Pocket. On Twitch TV, I jumped a verse. There's some Pocketeers typing Tim. Others are pressing X. But the rest of us are crying thanks to Liz. One more time, it's beginning to look a lot like Pocket. Pray that Raj won't come, 'cause he's great at cancelling shows, whether or not he knows. Please do not succumb. One more verse. It's beginning to look a lot like Pocket. Giveaways and guests. You'll be so happy that you'll adore seeing your favorite four. You will get obsessed because BackPocket is the best. Holy shit! We should have rehearsed.
That was a rough one. That was a rough ride.
We're out of
That was a rough
regionals.
ride.
But I like that we committed like Beyonce to all of the key
You have
changes.
to fucking go for it. If you're not going to go for it, you're going to look like a dickhead.
Take that,
Go for it.
Buble.
At least you look like you're a dickhead who tried.
True.
Is that because your dad's still watching?
Yeah. Love you, Dad.
All right, so congratulations to the Saltiest Pretzel for that one. And let's move on as we barrel through the show and we jump into our next seg, and that, of course, is very good gameplay. Very good gameplay. The gameplay section brought to you by not only Avexia, but also powered by Intel. A massive thank you to Intel for jumping on board for the last 5 episodes of BackPocket for the year. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you guys involved in the show, and just so exciting to not only have this amazing PC to give away, but also your support with the Nux for the gameplay, for the studio, the M&M competition that we ran, just generally, oh my goodness. That could be so expensive.
Drama happening over here.
So she spilled her wine.
I spilled wine all over myself. Then we had like an account password issue.
And I was like, oh no, you don't need to do it. As she held her phone doing that.
I
Like,
thought I needed to verify it, and then I knew I went like this with my phone. All happening off screen.
So
God.
at least once an episode, I am talking to you, and just over here is utter madness, and I'm just like, well, I'll just keep talking, and it will resolve itself.
Maintain.
But also, so thank you very much, Intel Australia, for coming on board. We absolutely love you guys, and you should love the 10th generation Intel Core processors. We've got an i9 running in this one, and all the parts for the PC that we have here are coming from Umart and from Centacom and PC Case Gear that are valued Intel partners as well. So if you're looking to buy a new PC, head there and check them out. If you're looking to buy a new Avexia, you don't need to go any further, because Avexia also brought you this segment. I've written poems for Avexia, but I'm going to go through all the words that rhyme with Avexia that I found when I was writing poems for Avexia. This week's word, it's like word of the day, toilet paper, but specifically for one man. Today's word, akathexia. It's a noun, and it is the inability to retain bodily secretions.
Sorry, one more time. Once more on the pronunciation, please.
Akathexia. The inability to retain bodily secretions. It's just a heavy sweat. That's what that is. Well done.
It's what's happening at the moment. No, it's really
to
humid.
you?
Oh, right. Yeah, it
in
is
life?
humid, isn't it?
It is human.
Okay, now are we all in?
Almost. Pete's just got a...
There we go.
There he is. There he is.
So tonight, on Very Good Gameplay, presented by Avexia and powered by Intel, we are going to be playing Overcooked 2, a game that has been out for a while. It's on Game Pass at the moment, but we thought it would be appropriate to play tonight because we're going to play one of the Christmas kitchens. We thought we would end with a sort of multiplayer game. They always seem to be fun.
The party ones are fun. Yeah. Let's go with that. We've always had a...
I think my controller is playing up.
All right, Pete's going to get that ready. We've had the best fun probably in the last 6 months playing those like shenanigans games. There was Boomerang Fu.
Yep.
Rang Fu was great.
That was classic. There was
First show, I think.
there was a couple in, but it was the first gameplay that
And
we
what
did.
was the friend?
Furry animals, party animals.
Party animals.
Party Animals,
Demo.
I would have loved to have played again tonight, almost as a throwback to like the best game we had. It was a demo for that Steam demo
It's not
period,
out yet.
and it is
It's
back.
not out till next year.
Yeah, it's back to the demo period. People have been raving about it online, being like, when this is coming out,
Yeah.
we can't wait to play it. So that one we had to put a pause on as well. But we thought a classic party game is Overcooked, and they do have a Christmassy themed kitchen. So we thought we'd give that a go, because nothing better than all four of us screaming at once as we try to get along and get some teamwork going.
All
Everyone press A.
Three
Pick
of us.
yourself.
4 of us.
Everyone press A. We totally lost Pete. Is it the other end?
That's okay. Pete can just
Really spam that A.
I can totally. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna press.
I can totally.
I'm gonna press B to get. Oh wow.
Like, look, I might just because we're using a
Oh, the old.
so I might just go straight into the nut.
I'm just gonna say Pete's gonna plug directly into the mainframe. Up the front.
I haven't played Overcooked in ages.
That sounded good.
That was a positive sound.
It's a clean duck.
Give it an A.
There we go.
There we go.
Did we all leave? I feel like we all left. Someone.
No, it's loading. It's
one
loading.
of us might have left.
Okay, now who's gonna be chef?
Let's
like,
triple
who's gonna
check.
control.
We all are here.
Yeah.
I'm red.
I'm green.
I'm yellow.
I'm blue.
Okay, I'm gonna start cooking.
The fuck are we cooking?
Pancakes is one of the things we need to cook.
They're
we
like-
need flour, eggs, and the third ingredient.
I think it's like, Christmas pancake.
Yep. Okay. So flour
We need to
there.
cut.
Chocolate.
Wait, do we
is
cook
there.
left, right to left or left to right?
So you need to put ingredients in the mix master,
yeah.
and then
Egg.
I got
down
some
there.
strawberry.
You've
Yep.
got eggs there. I'll put in chocolate. So that's now on. That's mixing. And then on the other side, you need to climb into the cannon, get shot over to the other side, put it on the stove, and cook it.
Oh my goodness. Do
Okay.
you have the food?
So here, yeah. So I've got the food.
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna-
for it.
So someone hit that button, that star button. Shoot me
See?
over.
Oh,
Oh no!
Are
a
you
little bit
joking,
of
Pete?
Frogger. I didn't
Oh,
shoot you.
I
Are
shot,
you
I
joking?
shot, I shot
Yeah.
you, but I didn't realize. Oh, you've got to aim it.
Frogger.
We
There's some
gotta
Frogger.
cook again.
We gotta cook it again. The mix
is-
master, get it in
who
there.
aims the
Do we need
cannon?
chocolate?
Do you
Where's
aim-
Yeah, we need chocolate. You got to chop
I've got
chocolate
the
up
chocolate.
top.
The chocolate.
Hang on.
Oh, you got to chop the chocolate first.
Yeah.
You can throw chocolate
Putting it.
straight in.
There's an egg in the mixer.
Okay, there's chocolate in the mixer and we just need flour. I've got
I'm
flour,
gonna
I'm
put
putting it in
chocolate
the
in this
mixer. I put it next to the
Right,
thing.
so
I'm
you've
putting
got
it
three
in
things in
There
the
we go.
mixer there, and
Yeah.
that's gonna load at the bottom.
Yep,
Yep,
so
okay,
load up
ready,
the
ready
mixer
to-
on the right. So that mixer needs flour,
I can do a flour and egg in
Chocolate.
pan.
There we go.
Chocolate.
I'm gonna just do that because that seems easy.
flour in there. No, I picked everything up.
How do
There
we
we
get,
go.
how do we get my
Yeah,
ingredients
yeah,
to the
Oh
other
no, the
side?
one on
gonna
the
do
far
an
left.
egg.
So you pick them up with A?
Yeah,
Flour, egg, and something else.
Someone shoot me.
What is that
Oh.
thing?
How do I?
This
Later,
stuff.
skater.
Okay,
I'll bring an egg.
cooking.
Oh,
Bring
this
an
is
egg.
done.
Someone shoot me.
Is this rubbish? What is this?
Someone shoot me.
It's not done. There's
Bread.
nothing else in it.
Oh no, this has double flour in it. Who put double flour in this?
That must have been Gus.
I'm coming back.
I'm walking around
Possibly
like an
me.
idiot.
I've just been hanging out in a cannon and having a
This
grand old time.
This must be like a topping or something. It can't go in the.
Only one meal made.
Could someone fire me?
We are not an effective.
I will fire you.
Thank you very much.
Wait, no.
Wait, you only have an egg.
And I'm in the water now.
Okay, fine. I'm giving up. I'm giving up on the things. I'm going.
This is just like. Can we take flour out of this?
No, I don't
Put
think
it
you
in
can
the bin.
remove ingredients, but
Put it
you
in.
have to. I'm
I emptied
imploring
it.
you. You have to put the bowl back when you come back with the.
I emptied it. I emptied it.
Yeah, good man.
Are we
good man.
putting stuff on plates?
There's too many ingredients.
yes.
You got to cook it first.
No one touched. No one touched the thing.
Okay, Pete. You don't have.
Processing
What are
that.
you cooking? Okay, you're just making normal pancakes.
What the hell is that? That was rubbish.
But that's okay.
I'm making-
That's fine. Go, Pete. Jump in the thing. Are you red?
no,
Can
but it's not
someone-
ready yet.
Who's red? Who's red?
Steph?
Can I ask? I have like eggs and flour.
Yep.
But I also need this other ingredient that won't go in the mixer.
No, you don't. You only need eggs and flour for normal pancakes. Jump in.
it.
I'll shoot you across. Okay.
do
Now go run in there. Cook them on the stove. Cook them on the stove.
Oh, yep.
Pick them up. You dropped them. Now you just picked up the pot. Pick up the ingredients.
Where are they?
They're on the ground.
Where's the pan?
They're on the ground. Pick them up.
Hands on the other side.
Wait. Oh, the pan.
Put 'em on.
Over there.
Okay, now wait for that to cook. That's going to cook. You're going to take it off.
Got it.
Then
And
you're
then,
gonna
we put,
serve
and
it
then, and then
onto a
when I
plate.
come
Shoot me,
back,
Angus.
we put
Shoot
the
me, Angus.
toppings on.
No, you don't. No,
Shoot
the
me,
toppings
Angus.
automatically go on.
The
So
button.
you're going to pick it up off
Shoot me, Nick boy.
Someone's in front of the.
Oh, sorry, shoot.
Got him.
Okay, now pick them up, Steph.
How do I
now
get back across?
Take it off. Pick it up. Press A, Steph. Press A. Now put it on a plate. Put it on a plate next to the pot, next to the frying
Shoot me,
pan.
Nick boy.
Oh my
What is
god.
that on the
Yep.
floor?
Shoot me, Nick
Yep.
boy.
Now, no. It's still the frying pan. Put it on a
yeah.
plate. Put it on a plate. Yeah. Okay. Now move away. Drop the pan.
It's
Now pick up the
fucking
plate.
raw.
Now put the. No, that's the flour.
Nick, fire the cannon.
Pick up the plate. Now put it on the. No, Steph. Go back in the cannon. Go back in the
I
can.
thought the portal would
Go back
take
in the
me
can.
Oh my god, I might actually finish making a pancake over here.
Yeah, walk over and put it on that thing with the arrow.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
You got the ingredients? You got the
Gotcha,
ingredients.
gotcha.
Guys, I've almost made a pancake by
You're
myself
negative.
over here with 20 seconds to go. I'm very excited. Why am I carrying a plate?
Oh my god.
But
Oh
like,
my god.
but what? How? Where does the?
Hang on, have I made it? Needs plate. Oh, I went through the cannon.
don't
Someone
know.
fire me! Fire me! Fire me!
At what point does this shit go on it that I've got
It
in
doesn't.
my hand?
It's only the ingredients. So the butter and stuff is all just like optional. See up the top.
I made-
the recipe.
But the recipe says flour, egg, that shit.
No, it says flour, egg. That's it. You made a fully served set of pancakes and you served it up.
But
Flour,
why
egg.
was it in the picture of the recipe?
So it had. Yeah, I know, but that's what it looks like when you finish. So it was just flour and egg, and then you needed to mix it and put it in a frying pan, and you did it. You're the only person that completed a recipe and served it up.
But I don't understand. I feel like I want a do-over,
Let's do
and I
this
want to
again.
be able to add whatever that stuff is.
Steph, that stuff doesn't exist in the game.
But it's there. There was a picture of it, and I could pull it out of a bin. It's an ingredient
There
that
were
exists.
chocolate chip cookies and there were strawberries.
Yeah, that chocolate chip cookie.
But but you
How
had.
do I combine that with my pancake?
But you had made just pure pancakes.
But that wasn't the recipe I was trying to make, Nick.
But you had to run away out of the mixer with just pancakes, so we just rolled
because
what you had.
because
we're going. Different one.
But Nick, because
Different
you can't put the cookie in the mixer.
Doesn't matter, we're making puddings now.
You need to chop up chocolate and put it in the mixer.
I've got the.
Okay, I'm gonna make
the orange. Where's the mixers?
This shit.
orange?
There,
Orange.
they're
This
up there.
shit.
Yeah,
I have
you're
in my
right.
hand.
Yeah.
So, that's an egg? What is
Okay,
this?
where is
Egg?
the?
Put 'em in,
What
put
am
'em
I
in.
picking up?
You
Put 'em
chop
in. It's all
it.
going in.
Yeah, you chop everything that you
And
can't
then
put in
you
the
can
mixer.
put it in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
It's going in.
Okay, good work,
the
good
egg.
work,
Oh,
everybody. I'm
there's
gonna
two
wash my
flowers in
hands because
there.
we always gotta wash our
Binning it,
hands.
binning it.
What am I holding?
wash your
thought I
hands.
was
That's a
going
tomato.
crazy.
I mean, an orange from the other side of the room.
And then egg,
What's happening in 2 seconds? Oh, that's
and
what
then
happened in 2
flour.
seconds.
I'm making the pancakes that I always intended to make.
Who just put 2 things of flour in a bowl and walked away like a maniac?
I tried to put it in the bin. No, someone put flour in after I put flour in.
Okay,
You had
so-
to chop
the
the
eggs.
you
Okay,
had to
I'm
chop
putting
the
that in.
cookies.
Where are the eggs? The
Oh,
eggs are
everyone,
in.
don't forget B is dash.
Where are the eggs? Where are the eggs? Where are
Over
the
here.
eggs?
I've got eggs over here, so I'm going to put...
No, I fell in the
Two.
water.
One.
Pick up my thing. Pick up my thing.
Why are there no bowls for the special
someone
mix
put
and
the
magic
egg. Okay,
mixes?
Where is the?
Okay, we've got
pan?
something. We've got something. Oh, and I need chopped up cookie dough.
Where
I
is
need
the
chopped
pan?
up cookie dough.
Should I take it off? Take it off.
No, there's no pans in this one.
No
you need to
one
put it in the
cares
oven.
about me. You keep
Top
pushing
right.
me into the water.
Top right is the oven. Top right is the oven.
I'm going to the oven.
Mine is the
Is this
oven.
cooked?
Okay.
It's not done. That doesn't look done.
I'm going to put an egg in my magic mix.
Pick these up.
Did
This
it.
is a
Now I'm gonna
disaster.
I wouldn't put that in an
flour
oven.
In my magic.
Okay, there's a thing in the oven.
Don't stop. Get
Okay.
away from my magic mix.
No, I'm
Someone
helping.
bun.
I'm helping you.
What are you putting in there?
I'm putting in chopped up
These
cookie
dash
dough.
dash.
Okay, and some chopped up...
No, that's all we need. We can make whatever that thing is that isn't the pudding.
It needs
Is
a bit
that
of
oven
orange,
even
though. See? Oh, you're going to make the shit pudding.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Okay.
shit pudding.
Shit pudding with
threw
Nick.
it-
Okay, this is
I-
going in the oven now.
I
Okay.
cooked these pancakes in the oven.
Can I suggest
That
this
looks
makes
like it's
sense?
on
Team up
fire.
with one other person. Nick, what do we do after this?
We take it out of the oven and we put it in the delivery thing down the bottom.
With a plate?
Yeah, yes.
Why isn't this oven not?
Plates over here.
Burning.
Am I an idiot?
Come in and get a plate. You're bringing it over?
Am I an idiot?
Yep.
Are you red? No,
I'm
you're
green.
Put it on that plate.
It's oven.
It
I'm going to grab
worked.
the plate.
Broken.
You took the
Go.
plate.
You're good. Now I
Okay.
take this bowl back. I put it in the Mixmaster. I make more eggs.
We did a thing. Nick, we did a fucking thing.
We're rich.
Who got my thing? Who's yellow?
I need chopped up cookie dough.
Got it.
Does anyone
I
have
made
chopped up
that.
cookie dough?
Coming. Is that
I made that.
Put chopped up cookie dough up here right now before it
coming.
finishes mixing.
Yes.
Go.
I'm trying.
Dash. Go, Gus. Yeah.
Is it in?
Oh, we'll
No.
count
It's
it.
mixing?
We'll allow it.
INT.
Mixing.
This-
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the oven.
It wasn't
no
mixed.
idea.
I don't know. I'm gonna try.
what about you?
It's not mixed.
Mix it. You fell in the fucking water.
Wait.
I picked it up. I'm okay. I saved it.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
I'll get it.
Mixing.
I'll get
Get
it.
out of there. Get out of there. Who's
I'll
yellow?
get it.
Piss
I'll
off.
get it. I'll get it.
Piss
I'll
off.
get it.
Don't take my thing. It's not ready.
I'm gonna
Piss
chop up
off.
cookie dough.
Pete, fucking hell. That's the second person who's taken my
I made
food.
this.
Now it's mixed.
Who is chopping
made
things and just leaving them on the chopping boards?
Some people need to do some the mise en place.
Oh my god, I just died.
Who's my sous chef?
It's me. I'm an ice cube right now.
Yes.
Okay,
Catch.
good. I need a plate in a second, Nick.
No.
Plate.
I'm just-
I need a plate.
bring
Go
you
get me a plate.
I'll bring you a
yes,
plate.
sir.
Oh no.
Pete.
I'm going to get you a plate.
I don't trust Pete.
no.
Don't trust Pete.
your plate.
I trust Nick.
There it is.
All right, ready? Bring it over here.
I don't
We
have a
to put
plate.
it on a table.
Pete, where's the plate?
There. Is it cooked? Go put it in.
Put it in.
Wait, there's something on the plate yet.
We did it.
Wait, we did something.
We'll take it.
No! Why would you push me?
I didn't push you. I nudged.
Putting this in the oven.
Don't like dash across that thing when there's
Guys,
other
dirty
people
plates,
on
dirty
the-
Our
plates. We need to
relationship
wash
died.
dirty plates.
Someone wash up a plate.
Fucking who
Got the
pushed
plate.
me in?
Got the plate.
Did you get my thing that I made?
Someone pick up. Who's red? Red, pick up a dirty plate.
I need a plate. This is burning my hands. Burning my hands. Burning my hands. Burning my hands. Burning my hands.
Where are all the mixing bowls?
I'm cleaning.
There's one over here. There's one over here next to the chopping board, but I really need a clean plate. There we go. There we go.
Can't believe
Oh my God,
Nick, I'll grab it. Get out of my way.
Can't believe I was the only
plating
effective
up?
person
Clean
at
plate,
making
clean
something,
plate.
and you pushed me into the
Hey,
fucking wall.
Steph, which color are you?
Okay, go.
Do it.
We got it, Gus. We got it. Moral support.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring some butter over and do
There's an
something
egg
with
in
some butter.
there. There's a bit of flour.
Oh yeah.
Put whatever you want in
Yeah,
there.
Gus's family Christmas party needs some butter.
I feel like you would need to
unpeel me,
play this
baby.
game for many, many hours with the same people to get like half decent at it.
I hate you all.
Okay,
Who's
no,
got
that's
the
still
fire
flour. We
extinguisher?
don't need that. We don't need
Hey,
that.
It's just
What I need
worst.
is
We
chopped
need
up
more.
chocolate
We need
right
trying to
now.
get
can't
cookie
put
dough.
Yeah, we need more chopped up cookie dough.
I got it. I'm coming.
Thank you.
Me taking feet out.
Am I putting it
No, I
in?
couldn't put it down, so that helped. That was actually.
There is a
that helped.
button to put it down.
No.
One.
We did it right.
We did better. We did better.
We
There
did
go.
better.
There
We
you
did
go.
better.
There you go. Are
Look
we
at how
happy?
happy the onion is. Peter? Full screen onion.
We did better? No, we got 0 stars.
No, but we
got a
But that was
score.
better.
4 orders and we failed
Failed.
4. So we broke even. Whereas last time we delivered 1 and failed like 9. Oh my God. Why did we pick a co-op game, Gus?
Christmas?
Very upset.
This
was like, wouldn't that be
typifies
nice?
Christmas perfectly. This will be fun. It's a group thing. It's all themed Christmas. And then what happens? We all hate each other at the end of it. There's a mess in the kitchen, and Pete's fucking around with the fire extinguisher.
It's
Do you
beginning to look
understand
a lot
that the
like-
cookie dough was an ingredient that needed to be part of the recipe?
Do you
Do you
even
understand?
Do you even fathom the concept?
What you were cooking, that was a different map with different recipes.
I was cooking the first recipe on the left. Chat will attest to this. It was on the far left. The first order was eggs,
Yep.
flour,
Yep.
cookie dough.
In the first game,
In the first game.
there was no cookie dough in the first game.
There was cookie dough.
It was. Look at the bloody
Oh,
my
okay,
God.
no, sure. Okay, but that's fine. Look, but you're
the
getting
part.
angry. You're the only one that completed a recipe.
Yes, but I didn't complete the right recipe, Nick.
That's not
it
my
wasn't
fault.
Right.
That's your poor
It
communication
wasn't-
skills.
It wasn't. No.
Pete, am I right?
No.
All right, well, that was a disaster, and I don't know why we wrecked Christmas by playing Overcooked 2, but there you go. That was apparently very good gameplay. My God. But that game is available on Game Pass.
That game is a heap of fun, by the way.
It's amazing.
Like-
It's actually great with 2 people.
It's true.
No, that game is actually great with 4 people when all 4 people have played it by themselves for 2 levels, and then
Yeah.
with another person for a couple of levels, and then you have to add gradually. Like a flambe, you need to slowly add your ingredients so it doesn't.
Is that the right word? Flambe?
No, flambe is where you like set it on fire or something. I don't know. I was like, pick a fancy word, Gus.
Flan.
Anthropomorphified.
Like a flan, you need to make sure you have the right ingredients in there, the right consistency. You need to add it gradually. You don't want to like.
Where's that book?
You don't want to jerk it up too much quickly because it'll mess up your flan. But no, seriously, this game is heaps of fun as long as everyone knows how to play, because it is a terrible one when 3 people know how to play it and 1 person doesn't.
And if you are interested in cooking flan, can I recommend this book, available on Amazon.com.
Turned up.
Some delightful recipes in here that you will be sure to enjoy at Christmas time.
Nick turned up and burst through the front door and held it up and he said, "It came," and he gave it to us.
Do not show any pictures.
Please don't.
Why? What are the pictures like?
There's
Oh
some in
my.
there.
Look who's coming for dinner.
All right. Let's move on now.
Noodles with special spicy sauce.
Let's get out of the intel segment.
We told you it was the back pocket. The post show was cancelled. You're getting it right here.
There you go. Someone's going to get that book as a surprise in the things that we send out to everybody.
Amazing.
All right. A massive thank you to Intel for sponsoring Very Good Game segment. And a massive thank you to the Nugget Stream. You have done such a fantastic job playing all these games this year. We ask so much of you, and you just step up and deliver every single time.
It's a super nifty machine. It's like powerful as hell and tiny.
And Daddy's going to take you home for Christmas, put you behind his TV, and play some games on you.
God, I hope he's talking to the Nuck again. All right.
But we will be back with more show after this short word from our sponsors. next time you want a mint, reach for a deaf mint. Disclaimer, deaf mints aren't actually mints. Eating a deaf mint is tantamount to and quite literally is cannibalism. Where would you even start? If you were going to eat a human, starting with the head, that means you're straight up copying a mouthful of hair, and that's no way to eat a person. You should start with the feet, nibbling on each individual toe just to get used to the taste of human flesh. Then work your way up to the ankle. The shin is mainly just bone, so you won't fill up too fast like bread at the start of a meal. Then it's just one mouthful at a time until you get to the neck, and yes, now you're heading into head territory.
But by this time it should all seem pretty normal, and you're thinking, well, I've just consumed a whole man. What harm is a small amount of hair going to do to me now?
Deaf mints, available at the candy aisle in all participating supermarkets. Brandon Blackstock is Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband.
Okay.
He is seeking $436,000 a month in spousal and child support. He wants $6 million a year just to maintain his current lifestyle. His lifestyle only consists of divorcing Kelly Clarkson. That's all he does.
The controller's not working. That's why it's thrown me. Nothing's working today.
I need a hero!
No.
No. Here it is. Will, be prepared to mute now.
Since you've begun! Well, I can breathe for the first time.
It's about him.
$6 million. Thanks to you. I am paying $500,000 into spousal support. That's the video. And we're out.
The guys I was getting matched with on most dating apps were just not right. Like, these were bad men. So now, after every awful date I have, I just tell them to join Allwood.
From parent IT company Isaac, Allwood is the dating app for the modern woman who's sick of being matched with assholes. Here's how it works. Men join thinking it will be an easy way to hook up, but what they don't realise is there are no women here. Allwood is just dicks. Now these guys will only get matched with people who share their interests. Interests like lying in their profile bios, not calling you back after the first date, and actually being married with kids. Let's hear from some of our unsatisfied customers. Don Juan DeFucco asks, where do ladies at? Biker Balls wants to know, why do I keep getting matched with jacked dudes who send me pictures of their dicks? And Sisyphean Penis has the self-awareness to ask, is this some sort of ironic Grecian myth punishment? Allwood, there are no women for you to harass here. It's just all wood.
happening. That's happening.
You do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
No, I think we should.
I think we should too.
We should all join Allwood.
Why don't
Wait, what are we talking about?
Why don't we?
Thank you very much to all the people who sent in some word from our sponsors. We got Fletcher, Heyward, Noel, Barrot, JBXRM there sending those in. And of course, you saw DeafMints and Isaac Allwood's commercials as well, which we made for them. They didn't send them in.
I just keep spilling wine on myself.
Some people have a drinking problem. She has a problem drinking.
Yeah, it's a classic flying high.
Oh, yeah.
You also saw a playback teaser there for the technical difficulties episode of Little Hope.
Yeah.
Where it took a very long time. Like, we're talking... There was something where...
We were
Did you have to replay a whole?
Well, behind the
It
curtain.
was just like
Behind the curtain, we were going to do Gus Plays Godfall.
yeah.
And Godfall wouldn't boot. We had to use a keyboard shortcut to get around at one point, and then it didn't work the time
Yeah, it
we
was
were ready
insane.
to set up.
Yeah.
So we ditched that. We moved on to play Little Hope, and then
There was some update error where it basically re-downloaded the whole game and then took and then reinstalled the whole game, and it took honestly about 2.5 hours to get
Yeah,
that whole
it did.
process done.
Once
Which
we
is
were-
why at one point I was just asleep on the couch.
And then when we got it working, the controller could like push the cursor, but no one was walking.
Oh, it was
and we're like, is this a mood thing or is this just a shit? Yeah. No.
So anyway, you'll see that 2.5 hour experience sometime early next year. And then also a massive thank you to Ninja Pyro in the chat. 20 tier
Oh
1
my
subs
God.
gifted to everybody.
The spirit of giving. Thank you so much, Ninja Pyro. You're a hero.
Even though we still haven't fixed your sponsor logo on the TV where the O sits down
I think it's
below the-
endearing now. Ninja Pyro, who very, very generously attempted to get me a PS5 and, was jumping through all sorts of hoops.
not buy you one.
No. It's like,
Help you
to
buy
try and
one.
help me get one, and was trying really hard. Thank you so much. It eventually just became too much of a work for both of us. I said, please don't. And then sent me some ice trays. Those ice trays
There you go.
were from
Nice.
Ninja Pyro.
There you go.
He said the card was
a
probably
gentlemanly
thrown.
touch.
Said there was a card in there. Nick probably threw it out. So yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds right.
Seems fair.
And then also thank you earlier, like at the beginning of the show, Psycho Dragon Man gifted 10 subs, and Decay RSO, who we did miss, also gifted 10. So
Amazing.
That's 40 subs just gifted.
That got that
Come
train
on.
going.
Amazing.
Forget about it. That's amazing. What else is amazing? Amazing is that we.
It's time.
No, I thought you were going to do something. No,
No, I'm just
okay.
gonna-
No.
you
got me on edge.
I'm
I
just
got
looking
it.
at you quizzically.
Uh,
We're giving away another present! It's nice having a studio audience.
all right.
Sorry about the ears there, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to exclamation mark present you as soon as the mode turns off and you are ready to go.
Exciting stuff.
Can I balance this on my head for the duration of the... I think my head's too lumpy.
Can't sip.
what I've always
can't
said,
sip liquid. Can balance box.
Oh my god.
Not bad. No,
That one slips.
Nah, it's it wanted out.
Oh, I want to try. I have a very
so-
bad head.
Nick's face is more interesting than what's happening over this.
I don't know. Oh my god, if that gets used for a
Is
word.
this really content that we're doing right now?
I mean, this is on the internet. This is still better than half the shit people are doing.
You're more of a proper lady than I am. And
Okay, I'm cutting this competition.
Yeah,
short.
yeah,
This
please,
man.
man, this
please,
my butt.
please. This weird rule. Okay, the competition is over. The competition is being drawn. The competition has been drawn, and the winner is. Oh, I thought that would have worked.
I could've.
That would have been
you
amazing.
Magicked it.
Vintage
Vintage
Morris
Morris
Code!
Code.
Steph, coming your way. Ready?
Someone open a present.
There
That
we
was
go.
skill. That's better than the shit on the internet. I'm unboxing a MacBook Pro. Yeah, great.
It's really nice.
How did you know?
Hey, we know this.
It's another Mandalorian Monopoly.
But it's for someone entirely different who doesn't have it.
Yeah,
So
good
that is
point.
exciting.
It's not
That's true. And this one is the edition that has like die cast, like lovely characters that
Yeah.
are in like metal.
Beautiful.
You know, it's very nice. And it's complex. And there's like extra like rules that are added to this to make it like Mandalorian.
If there's anything Monopoly's always needed, it's more rules. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
I'm a Monopoly stan.
Same.
I keep using the word stan because I
keep
found it.
saying that and I don't-
found it. But I know Monopoly kind of sucks, but It still holds a special place in my heart.
And I feel like it's good when you have people who like are in your life who don't play games or even tabletop games, and you just need to give them something safe that they.
Yeah,
sure.
I was just about to say, I think I'm going to play Monopoly with my family when I go back down.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like,
it's a great game to play with people that you hate. To sort of put them in some sort of punishment scenario.
There I am, unpeeled, playing Monopoly.
No, I agree with you guys. I actually genuinely enjoy playing Monopoly. There's something about it.
There was some suggestions in chat that we should play Monopoly
on stream.
Us against each other
That would
based
be
on how bad Overcooked just
So
went.
boring.
I think that we.
If we're gonna do something like that, we should play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, if we're going to do it for an audience, though,
Yes,
you're saying.
Nick. Just like a single like campaign, like short. You can play some
short 12
weird,
hours.
You can play some weird naked Japanese 13-year-old girl, and it'll be great.
D&D is one of those things that's fun, could be a lot more fun with people watching a chat to get involved and have fun. You can put on all these
Totally.
theatrics. Plus, we're all here.
I did a game of Vampire the Masquerade at PAX once, and it was so fun. And you would love that because it's like kind of kinky and goth.
Yeah,
Pete and
It's
I
a
did
bit
a
Black
vampire.
Parade.
I will do that more than I don't. Mummy, I don't want to be an elf anymore.
Well,
Star Wars
then
Monopoly.
you can be a vampire.
Yeah.
You can be whatever you want.
We mentioned it
Nicholas.
briefly, and I'll keep it short. Pete and I played a vampire RPG once where we all played the different types of vampires. So, Pete, were you sexy
I was
Twilight vampire?
like Edward Cullen.
Yeah, and I was,
Twilight.
and one of us,
Sparkly vampire.
but we were all trying to get into a nightclub together, and it was like pretty much something out of a Taika Waititi film where it was like, Pete's like, hi everyone, and I'm like, good evening. And it was
Okay.
like, we all clashed.
But I feel like Peter does not take roleplay seriously.
No,
if
he
you
doesn't.
give him some
Yeah.
batshit crazy
and it's
stuff to do,
very
it's great fun.
frustrating because when I play D&D, I like to play it like
Oh,
you are role playing your character. This is what we're doing. Let's take it serious.
Peter's here to
Peter's
break the
like,
world.
I'm going to call myself like Nick Lachey, and it's like,
No.
come on.
That's not fair. I called my dwarf Westlife McChekhov because and it was a good name.
What the fuck?
And he didn't live very long.
It did not.
But that works if you play a game that encourages that kind of like. I feel like Sexy Vampire, Weird King.
Oh, this was
Masquerade
just
thing.
regular D&D.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying classic D&D. That shit doesn't fly.
But I was,
Remember how we spent maybe 12 hours just being told about different kinds of bread that a town made? This is
do.
why I hate D&D.
I think the hard
That was-
thing. I think
was
when I
partially my
played
fault.
Vampire at PAX, the whole thing was that like the masquerade is that you don't tell like normies that you're vampires or you
yeah.
that you got to keep the masquerade going. And I just kept on being like, because I'm a vampire, and people would be like, what? And I'd be like, I mean, shit.
Would you have appreciated that I played D&D seriously? I was an elf. I was a ranger.
Yes.
My name was Bowen.
But I'd expect nothing less of
My
you,
name
Gus.
was Bowen because he shot in a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
I mean,
His name was Bowen Taint Shot. He shot everyone in the taint.
I did come up with the last name for you.
God damn it. No.
And he was deadly.
I killed everyone by a taint shot.
And
It was
there were
amazing.
there were some like natural 20 rolls that were like, and I aim for the taint.
There were some natural 20s where it was like there was no visible shot to the taint, so I'd hit them in the head, but it would travel through
It'd
the body
ricochet.
and erupt out of the taint. It was just...
No. Do you understand? I take fantasy so seriously that I don't even like. I refuse to read any book
It was a good
that is
campaign.
like I refuse to read any book that is like Harry Potter, where it's like it starts in the real world and then they travel to the fantasy world. Because when I want to immerse myself in fantasy, I want to deny the existence of real life.
You are killing your
And Westlife McWhatever and
every time.
Taint Shot.
is killing it, man.
You're like, I want to play D&D. Nick, you'll have so much fun. And I'm like, no, it sounds boring. And then it's like, Westlake Chekhov and through the mouth and erupt out the taint. I'm like, I'm in. And then you're like, no, it's not allowed to be fun. It needs to, everyone needs to come from a house. And they all need to have I am the son of the daughter of the mage of the father.
No,
Nicholas, I have a call to action for you.
You can make
Do
jokes.
refuse it and then follow me.
But make jokes that aren't like referential to like real world humor.
But there's nothing funny about the, like name one
What's
joke
funny
in
about-
Mordor.
I don't know, like clever play on words and stuff.
Looks like feet's back on the menu, boys. Now that's fucking clever.
That's good.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny. Oh
feel
god!
like
you
we
just
have-
you need to take the rig and destroy it and mount the taint.
I feel like we have stands.
Oh, no.
We have stands on both sides in chat.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we'll play Monopoly. Is that what we're doing?
I think so.
Okay, let's move on. Congratulations to whoever won that gift.
Did you write it down?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Okay, good
Sorry,
stuff.
the distraction. Okay, let's continue the season of Giving Back Pocket because we've hit the Big Daddy.
Let's see that card.
This is the thing that we've been working towards for weeks. We've been planning, executing, purchasing. I have been on Reddit threads, refreshing pages to get 3080s. Pete has been assembling PCs with someone electrocuting himself.
I've been designing pocketies with branding on them that, like, corporate branding affixed
Yep.
to our logo.
Steph has been staying away from the computer with any liquid. We've all been doing our part
Close as
here.
she's been.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god!
oh my god!
Don't
oh my
even.
god!
No.
You think that's funny, D&D girl? You want to see a real fight? I will roll a pure 20 on your ass. Okay. Jesus Christ. We're going to give this bad boy away, and we are so excited to do this. It was very, very exciting for us when Intel started the conversation with us about doing something, and they were on board with the idea of giving something like this away, and that it wasn't just like, oh, here's like 10% off a CPU purchase from whatever. They're like, no, bam, here's the whole computer, and it's an absolute beast. You own Cyberpunk, and it sucks on what you're running on right now. You need to join the world of me and Pete, where this thing is not the best game, but oh my god, it looks good, except for the parts where I got that hair thing where I looked in the mirror and my hair was gone.
yeah.
And I also got a thing where the middle half of my body just disappeared.
yeah.
It was just head and legs.
Or the thing where your penis pokes out of your pants.
And I'm playing a woman.
Oh, okay.
I imagine you can play Cyberpunk on ultimate extreme specs on this.
Ultimate extreme.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
I believe
There's
it's
like-
called Psycho.
There are psycho settings for the ray tracing and something else as well.
so much.
But there's also like the game isn't the best optimized game in the world. Everyone's very aware of that. So yeah, there's some good tweaks to do, but you're gonna absolutely get the best of the game out of that.
Absolutely, and it is ready to go as well. We've installed everything. All we need to do is just fill it with foam and ship it to the winner. The parts that we got, quick reminder: it's got a 10th gen Intel Core i9 processor, 16 gig of RAM. It's got a 3080 graphics card in there. It's got what's the terabyte storage? What do we got? It's
We've got a 500.
512.
We've got a 500 gig NVMe. M.2 drive.
And
so
then
that's your boot disk, and then there's a 1 or 2 terabyte SSD.
I think it was 2.
I think it's 2 terabyte SSD.
2 terabyte SSD.
So you got a bunch of storage.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then all those parts we got from Umart, Centicom, and PC Case Gear. So if you head to Umart, Centicom, or PC Case Gear, you can get all the stuff to spec out your own monster PC, or even a slightly less monster PC if you're not looking to drop the full $4,000. Also, the NUC Extreme is available from those stores as well. They are fully stocked with everything here, and they are getting in 3080s like that. Centicom is where I found our 3080, and so
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was like, I think one other person got off the back of your Centicom purchase as well.
Yeah, and I text that thread to a couple of friends of mine as well. Raj was one of them, and I was like, hey, dude, I know you're looking, so like, check this out.
Yeah, sick.
So Centicom are out of business.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Should we get ready for the winner? We thought we would do
should.
something a little special with the winner as well.
We have affixed on the front of it. You probably can't see down there. Just down the front is the sexiest little silver. Have we got one of the spare ones?
Give one to Nick to
Can you hold this one up?
It'll be
This
really
turned
hard
out to
for
be
you to
like.
see,
it
but
will be hard for you to see.
love that.
Yeah,
that?
that looks sick.
So it'll be hard to see.
We're talking about the Intel
we've got
inside
spares of
stickers,
these, right?
We
Yeah,
got
we've
a
got
couple
I
of
take one
spares.
to my
me
computer.
too.
Totally.
So-
it's hard to see. It's a little silver powered by BackPocket, and it's the pockety on it with the Intel's badge affixed on him as well. It's kind of like one of those little silver.
It's like powered by Intel Pockety.
Correct. So that is on the front of the PC. We've fixed that down there as well. Those who remember, we did design a decal to go on the side of it. We had a couple of issues just in terms of what we thought the quality of it would be like, and so we're going to do a bit of a redesign and maybe send that out so they can choose if they want to stick it on, where they want to stick it, that kind of thing. The finished design is up. So that was, of course, if if you remember, it was the pockety.
I got to drop this for a second.
You're okay. So it was a pockety decal to go on the side of the actual machine itself, and there it is. So it is
all its beautiful
all
glory.
its glory. There is
Look at
the
this.
pockety.
Look at this.
The first
Gorgeous.
pockety to grow legs.
With the full pockety family.
With the full pockety family behind, with the towel, with a couple of bits of paraphernalia up the top as well. You've got some axes, some M&Ms, Steph's sword up there, done to detail.
Nice.
And you've got the whole pockety family in there, including, for the first time on the stream, let's have a look over there. If we zoom down there,
Oh,
the little special pockets.
Bring that face in here.
It's a little Will Pockety. Let's get it. Can we get a side by side, Peter? How does that work?
Yeah. Hang on. You go and sit next to
next to Nick?
Somewhere where you're in some kind of semblance of a plane of focus, please.
In fact, you're even next to me in the picture.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you've got that there.
And then I'll go to the picture. I'll go to the
it's
picture.
uncanny.
It's
Got a
like
picture
I'm
in
right
picture?
there.
It's uncanny. That's amazing. Wow.
That's the
Just
best we got.
spot on. Bloody adorable. And they're going to stay like that for the rest of the night. My favourite part about this sticker as well is that the decision we had was to put on one side Scardy, Steph, and Pete, which then means that's your little family and your little pup, and over on the other side, Nick and I and our little son. All the other pocketies, or a lot of the other ones up there, making cameos up the top there. At Cyberpunk one, of course. And so that has been done in a decal, but we decided that we would make sure we get a proper print of that.
The issue with decals is that it's hard to order just one.
We printed, it's hard to find one. They were like, oh, would you like a run of 5,000? I was like,
People wanted the decals though.
do we have 5,000 people who want one, or
Yeah.
500? So
Oh, I see.
We
Right.
should
little
find out
tricky.
if we can do a run of maybe
So
200 and what that would cost.
We could do a run of
Yeah.
that, and the issue is obviously getting. We got it done on transparent to go on the glass. The issue with that is it was like almost totally see-through, and it's a black PC that's very dark. So we
couldn't
tested
see
it.
it.
We couldn't see it, and we thought like
It would actually look sick on Nick's computer on a white
on a
case.
white one.
Totally, yeah.
That
All the rest
decal
of
is
it.
now on our fridge, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
put that one there, and we're going to get it done. Hopefully, on a way that'll pop a little more.
Let's see
inside.
let's have a chat about what a
Getting
run
a run
of
done?
like a small run, what that would cost, and
Totally.
whether we can cover some costs and sell them
do
or
this.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
let's
can do
figure
this.
it, but we'll see. We're not making any promises though, because we can't buy 5,000 of them.
But
Yeah.
but in the meantime, sexy little one on the front, and whatever else we managed to get
And
going
yeah,
on the
let's look
side
at
there
that
as
again.
well. So
That's such a good design, Gus. It
so
looks
good.
so
Yeah,
good.
that's
the
great.
first pockety to get legs and abs.
Yeah.
It's like an evolution. By next year, other parts will have grown.
It'll just be a white guy with a beard.
There we go.
Okay, so that means it has come time for the Intel BackPocket PC winner, and we thought we would. We've been doing a bit of singing this episode, and we wanted you guys to be able to experience it as well. We thought we might dim the lights a little bit as well. Let's get a little bit of mood lighting in here, if
That'll
possible,
work.
Pete.
Let's cut to the wide and,
And for this one, we will have lyrics up for everybody to sing along. So we encourage you to sing along at home with the winning entry.
Do a bit of
here.
a candlelight.
Oh, this
a little
is
bit of
nice.
a beating candlelight.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. A little
throbbing-
Like a
It's like a throbbing candlelight. It's like
flickering flame.
Do you know what this looks like? We're in a spaceship that's going out
do
of
you want to see?
control.
Do you want to see the other options we have? Because they're not great.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
We've got.
This isn't going to freak anybody out who...
Oh, that's a good
no.
point. There is.
Oh, stop it!
Stop it.
There's lightning.
Lightning's okay. I can go with
Lightning's
lightning.
Yeah, we'll just stick with
Let's
this.
stick with this one.
Yeah, good.
Throbbing candle.
Let's go back to throbs.
Good. See, we live and we learn. We
do.
adapt and we continue.
Let's never
That
push
was
those
it.
buttons
That
again.
was our cyberpunk moment.
Yeah, it
as
was.
Chap
Oh,
puts
gosh.
it.
That was.
Let's do off lighting, please, for serious.
Now, we are ready to announce the winner of the Intel BackPocket $4,000 gaming PC.
This is the hugest prize I've ever been a part of, and I imagine maybe for you guys as well. This is fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big deal.
I hate that we're giving it away. I think this is bullshit. And I'm going to speak to Mrs. Intel
I can't wait for this person
to find out who they
to
are.
find
This is
out
the
that
best
they've
Christmas
won.
present ever.
Yeah, great time of year to be giving something like this away. How
Yeah, hopefully we get it to you in time. We'll courier it over to you, and hopefully
That
you
is the
live
plan.
pretty close. Okay.
All right.
is it Scardy?
Scardy won. Yeah. Cool. All right. Good night, everyone.
I will announce the winner.
Yep.
There will be rapturous applause.
Oh my goodness.
And then we'll sing the song, and you at home will have the lyrics up on screen. And I encourage you to sing along no matter who is with you, who is around you, where you are. Please sing along. Celebrate Christmas and this person and just the back pocket community with us. The winner of the Intel and BackPocket PC giveaway competition is Chris Laidler, Justitis 92. Well done, Chris.
Chris Laidler. Legend.
Oh,
Congratulations!
fantastic job, Chris. You sent in your entry. You were the 45th entry in the competition with your parody of Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us with a round of Hark the Herald Angels Sing, the Chris Laidler remix.
Listen here, you piece of shit. BackPocket just can't be beat. For humans and Scotty too, you'll be hooked before they're through. Gaming news from Nick's spare room, consoles, games, and esports too. Godful Dev sent out a tweet, cancelled before the game's release. Hark, it's 10:30 a.m. Time to buy more M&Ms. Join him every Thursday night. Fun with friends, it's a delight. Chats with guests and gameplay fun. Press X for erection. Gus makes logos on the stream. Time to add some severed feet. Oh, showtime, we all unzip. That one's hatred. There's a pigeon in that towel. Sex magicians don't kiss and tell. We had to censor parts of this song because it's a sponsored segment. Then Steph play dating games. Boga, that's the perfect name. Gus has got us full of blanks. Nick Boy wants a time to rate. Who would you like? Asha Gunsberg on a bike. Come and join the community. Kneel and worship Pockety. Listen here, you piece of shit. Let's raise a toast to BackPocket.
Congratulations!
Well done, Chris.
Yeah, we did have to. That one had to be censored.
Yes, yeah, I meant to say at the top of that.
We'll post the lyrics in the Discord, but being a sponsored segment, I feel like it's the best. Some of them.
Yeah, the true post-show fans will be able to discern their way through the lyrics there.
They will work it out.
There was so many entries.
There were great ones.
There were so many fantastic entries. I wish we had a PC for all of you. I really do. And it was really difficult to pick a winner. I feel like Chris's had a fantastic mix, for me at least, of being great references, great memories.
Picked a good song.
A fun song to
that
sing.
worked well.
Yeah. That could be sung.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this was it was a fun lot of work for us to all pour over these, and we shortlisted and we read through. And the fun part was that often you'd hit a carol and go I had to YouTube the song in the background and sit there, and we sang that. We pretty much sang all of them.
Yeah.
Because
200 and something songs.
200 songs at home. We split it up.
You had to hear how it sounded with the melody.
Totally. And so you had to go to YouTube and find a weird little MIDI version
If only Osher could see us now.
which meant that obviously one winner, amazing work, but we loved all the entries that came in, and we sang all the entries that came in as well, even in the privacy of our homes. So thank you so much for putting in the effort, everyone, because it means a lot. But it's just lovely to get that much creativity flowing around this time of the year.
And because we were singing, I wasn't keeping an eye on the chat, but I just checked the viewers, and Chris is watching right now.
Yeah,
So
Oh, great.
Chris, congratulations on the PC. We will be in touch with you, or if you want, you can shoot me a message on Discord to get that conversation rolling early, and we will get this computer to you. Hopefully we can get it to you before Christmas time, and you can set yourself up with something incredibly fun and powerful for the Christmas break as a present from us and a present from Intel Australia. And we massive thank you to Intel as well for making the last 4 to 5 weeks just so much fun to be able to give so much stuff back to the
Totally.
community.
Yeah,
That's
Which has
awesome.
been
A lot
awesome.
of people celebrating Christmas.
Oh,
in the chat. Very well done.
Yeah.
So you've done there. It's a pun, Peter. It's a play on words.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You guys are going to work at Rare one day.
That brings us to the end of our program. Would you like to do another present, Steph? Let's just
Yeah.
Two more left. There's 2 more left. I'll do another one. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Throw that one in with the big one.
Okay.
And
Thank you very much.
All right. I guess we got to get the last 2 presents out the door as well. So, yep. Thank you. I already see Kit Carnage on it.
Look
Present.
at that. Exclamation mark present in the chat if
Present.
you haven't already.
so let's just make this one giveaway, 2 rolls.
One giveaway, 2.
We roll
You know what I mean?
Oh, right,
Twice.
yes.
You know
One
what I mean?
thing.
Like,
Yeah.
just everyone does present in the chat, then we roll it twice.
Give it
Yeah,
a moment.
cool.
Got it,
Two
got it.
rolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're waiting on this, Mito Hippo in the chat said, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have turned Pockety into a sex pest in my carol. Mito Hippo, I do remember yours, and correct.
Similarly, Dust Bunny said, I'm so sorry for my entry. I sang yours. Don't be sorry at all. It was lovely. It was weird, but it was lovely. Which kind of sums up the show and the year
Someone
we've
asked,
had.
like, what song was the most common one for people to repeat? I don't know. I feel like there was quite a few Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Did you guys get any of that Rolf Harris Aussie Christmas song?
Yeah, 12 Days of Christmas got as well.
Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
12 Days of Christmas was calm and yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a great one, and obviously it was fun to read the last paragraph.
Well,
with
it was
all of them.
Yeah.
the thing that was most common was people sending me messages on Discord, Twitter, Instagram. One person emailed my private address, and I don't know how that happened. And it was like, "Hey, I want to write to 12 Days to Christmas. Do I need to write the whole thing, or can I just write the last verse?" I was like, "Just the last verse is fine. We'll extrapolate."
We can work it.
Okay, let's end this competition. And have we already rolled?
Let's roll twice, and I'll take first, and you take second roll.
Okay, cool.
Gifts.
That sounds
Gifts
good.
in order.
All right, we have ended the competition. Jazzles B.
Jazzles B.
is the first one.
Pete, go for it.
And okay, yep, yeah. We don't have to do them both at once, do we?
What? No. I think the second one hasn't come up. Oh my god! If you like playing games with people you hate,
You know what we should play?
Oh yeah.
The chart.
we just ended up with a lot of copies of Star Wars.
Wait, this one.
Monopoly.
Yeah, sick.
do you have a spare one? Because I want to play Monopoly.
This is the child edition.
Star Wars Monopoly is the best version of Monopoly as well.
Also, I didn't even realize, and we've given 2 of these ones away now, but when you say the child edition, is
Damn it.
everything themed around the child? All
Yeah,
the pieces
yeah.
are, like, it is a testament to how much that character
Yeah,
has
the,
held
the
up.
3 characters that you can play as are
Four.
just
Variations.
four
Variations
four
of the
variations
child.
of the child.
Did
Yeah,
you know
right.
this?
You play as child in the like little hovering
In the
crib.
egg.
You play child drinking the bone broth.
Love that one.
You play child eating the frog, or you
love
can play child using the force.
So congratulations, this is coming at you.
And
As I said, that's a testament to that little one, like, character holding up that whole show and maybe
totally.
the future
Yeah,
of Star
totally.
Wars TV.
and then the second winner was NJ Games.
Hey,
NJ Games wins the
congratulations.
second one, and you're oh my goodness,
Unfair.
goodness, you and yourself.
Monopoly should be helped.
Wait, what?
So this is a gift for you if you're a person who wears necklaces. If not, it's someone in your life who wears necklaces.
Yeah, so it's true.
And it is a necklace of the child.
Oh my god.
It's actually a Pandora charm.
Oh, one of those
yes, I
ones.
mean, it does say Pandora.
People collect
Yes.
them, don't they?
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Can I just say, you'll never be able to see it. The detail is phenomenal on
Can
this,
it?
actually.
Can you see its name?
Pandora. That's very
Oh my god,
nice.
its eyes are huge, and they're like the little.
I love that
cute,
that was the
isn't it?
last one. It's like it's probably the most expensive, being jewelry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Pandora's expensive.
That is cute.
Yeah, it'd be a nice gift or for you.
NJ says, "Oh my god, that is amazing. Thank you." So there you go.
Good stuff. I feel like Oh, we missed it.
Oh, you missed it.
Do it to me.
I actually realized I said, feel how cold it is, and then did that. I was like, fuck, that closed hard. I could have really done some damage there. Peter,
Classic.
feel how cold it is.
Angus?
Oh my God. Oh, what a show.
Oh my God. So that is all the presents from underneath the table. Right now there's a keyboard and a half bowl of M&Ms. Will, do you want some M&Ms?
Get involved.
Lovely.
You're just going to have some...
Takes a handful.
Did you get some for him?
Take the whole bowl. Take
the damn bowl, man.
Oh, we got a we got a big jar of
No, don't take them. They're ours.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Call yourself an editor?
Got it. That's fun. That's a funny edit.
That was the funny thing I was looking for you to say 2.5 hours ago. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the show, the end of BackPocket Live.
BackPocket tonight.
The 2020. BackPocket tonight is the internal working title.
Carrie Ann was taken.
Yeah. But
Come back next year. I might put a neon tonight under the logo.
yeah,
for
that'd be
these
nice.
episodes.
Let's do that.
Let's do that, like variety show.
So thank you very much to everyone for watching tonight. Thank you very much to everyone for watching over the course of
Thanks
the
for
last
everyone
few months.
for supporting over the last 6 months.
Crazy.
We're at a stage now where everything in tonight's show was fun and crazy and mad and a culmination of building on everything we've done. over
We
6
had a
months.
moment. Was it today or 3 days ago or a week? I can't remember. One of the days we were in here and it was just like we stopped and we're like, we're making a fucking show.
We're making a show
How did
again,
that
aren't
happen?
we?
What I think
How
is
did that happen?
what I think is great is that like we talk about the fact that 2020 was a really tough year for a lot of people, but I feel like also BackPocket was born out of the fact that 2020 happened and you suddenly found yourselves with a bit more time to kind of focus on creating something that was just like a production that you wanted to make. And in turn
sure.
became something that I was super grateful for because I feel like I really needed it. I feel like we all really needed it. And everyone who loves BackPocket was like, we needed this. So
And-
it was just like a kind of a weird happenstance occurrence that this year everything kind of lined up to make it happen at the best possible time.
And like creatively watching the ad breaks that tonight with like everyone's words, the ads that we got to put in there, the logos, that like everything just kind of came together. And I was like, my dream from the start was like, I hope we can have full TV style ad breaks that just the universe of the audience somehow infiltrating every part of this show and like until it becomes a network, like a channel, like an actual channel that like suddenly we have other shows that incorporate everything you guys love about it and that you can contribute as well. And it would just be like the dream is to keep growing and make
A
it
network.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that it is. It
Channel
does feel
7.
like it does feel like
It
we've
becomes like a BackPocket home renovation show.
and then we cancel
I'd
ourselves.
film it.
And then we cancel
Because we're like, you know what? No one actually cares about video games. Everyone cares about bringing back Big Brother. Is that what they did?
Yeah, that happened.
Australian Idol.
Why did that-
Australian Idol. That's what they brought back. But yeah, so we are excited to come back next year. We are coming back next year, obviously. But there is going to be a bit of a break for the live stuff, but that doesn't mean that there will be a break from BackPocket content. So what we have lined up for you guys is starting next week and running up until the end of the year, so the 31st. We're going to be dropping nearly a video a day there, and that is the BackPocket Game of the Year Awards. So we've got, I think, 8 award categories
Correct.
in total.
Yep.
Dropped over 8 days, and so there's a video a day, and they sort of vary in length between sort of 20.
I think the shortest discussion was just under 20, and the
those
longest
videos
is well over 40.
Yeah, those videos are not us going, this is what we give it, and like, here's a prize. It's like, we have a discussion about why we think it's, what we want for that category.
We sit here and did an 8-hour shoot.
We did. It got crazy. It got really delirious.
Yesterday?
Was
towards the
everyone
end.
like...
Was that yesterday?
That was
That was yesterday, dude. That was yesterday.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. No shit.
No, it was.
No shit.
Today's Thursday, and the
not
charity stream was
joking.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
yesterday.
So we did the charity one on Tuesday. Yesterday was...
That actually feels
here,
like last week.
Here with no natural light
Like-
for 8 hours straight. Did everyone have that weird, like, really heavy eye?
Right now,
Oh
it could
my
be the start of
God.
it.
Sleeping.
Yes, I did sleep a lot in the office today.
Did everyone have that thing where they got home and their eyes were blood red and could not open. Like,
Yeah.
I was just a zombie.
Because of the results of some of the things.
Oh, man.
That was
That's why my eyes were
yesterday.
blood red.
Yep. And
Can I just say, I executed a fucking coup. Oh my god!
it was insane. And
Travesty.
There was there's
some controversy in there.
an absolutely heinous controversy that occurs within the Game Awards.
There is
you will know what it is when you watch.
There is a game that squeezed its way into everything that we didn't want it to.
Nick has weaseled. He has pulled off a heist so elaborate. I cannot even. I will never look at him the same way again.
Here he goes again.
The back of the hand kiss
What's that one?
is just the best. Because it's like you've met yourself and a nice evening out.
Enchanté.
But some fun awards in there, like, and some good discussions because they're not just like strict cold clinical awards of like this was this best of it. It's like
We have some unique categories.
they're fun categories that are like discussion starters and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So hopefully they're fun for you guys to watch as they were for us to make yesterday. My God.
Yeah.
But they'll be going up until
So starting, I think Tuesday is when it
so.
starts,
Yep.
and then they'll be dropping every weekday up until New Year's Eve. So
Yep.
and then then we'll hit New Year's Eve, and there'll be a short gap, and then starting in January. We have a bunch of gameplay videos that we've pre-filmed. So some Little Hope, some Best Friend Forever.
the corridor.
In the corridor. Yeah.
Times.
That'll get out this.
And so we'll drop those as well. And then we'll also be doing a couple of live streams in the first half of January, or like the first half to the middle of Jan. Of gameplay to get us back into the rhythm of things. And then the show and the sort of regular cadence of content, I guess, will be back in about a month's time when we hit sort of towards the end of January. We have a couple of things that we need to sort of like get sorted, and we also just need a bit of time. We haven't stopped making the show since we started, and we just need a bit of time to go, okay, like what do we want to do with the next year? How do we, like, we want to look at the Patreon, we want to look at basically every aspect of the show and just go like, are we happy with this? Are we not happy with this? What can we change? And we don't want to be doing that while we're making it.
Well, we've been having those ideas while we've been making it, and it's like, that is great. Put that
There's
one.
no time to implement.
Yeah, and there's some that would be quite, not monumental, but like some that would shift the way we do things, hopefully for the better, for the much better. And so that will be a great period for us to be able to do that, to kind of take the beta and have a bit of a read.
Like Gus being on the single chair, for example.
Yeah.
Something that's been floated. Just by Gus.
Yeah.
But we listen to all ideas, and it's important to discuss them in detail afterwards.
Oh my God. Colin, if you're there, give him a slap over the head at Christmas Day. He's not there anymore. But yes, so it'll be a nice chance for us to implement some of those things and hopefully, as I said, be back maybe sort of start of Feb, end of Jan. Those streams that you'll see over January will be like from our home bases, from home setups and that kind of stuff. And some strict video game time just to sit down and play and chat to you guys while we do it. Some POC arts as well, if I can get in there. I was hoping to get one done before the end of the year, but it blew out of control. Don't shake your heads at me. It's a lot to do. So I'd love to do one of them if we can get back before the start of next year. If not, we will dive headfirst into them, among other things. So yeah.
Totally.
I'm allowed to make promises. I'll keep some of them.
That's a terrible slogan. That is like, you're going to get elected president.
LowkiCat, if you ran against Gus, you would still lose, but it would be a worthy competition.
So there's still tons of content coming from us for the rest of the year and into January, and then we'll be back, and we're really excited to be coming back. We are so thankful for you guys, for all the support that you've given us, for the encouragement and
Subs and donations and stuff tonight as well. It's gone off the chain.
I think it's hard. There's a hard balance to strike of like trying to encourage and remind you about things like Patreon and subscriptions and that sort of thing, trying to squeeze it in the show while and not looking desperate or whatever, but also not taking away from the content that we make. But the money that you donate towards the show each month is just the whole reason this exists. It's entirely that gave us enough between us and the company and everything. It was like, we can justify this now, and we are so thankful for it. We love doing it. It meant that we could bring on Will for editing, and Will has been like working more and more with us in the company because of that. We want to be doing more of that next year. We want to be able to expand more so beyond that. So yeah, it's like we don't always talk about it all the time, but it is so important and it is so appreciated.
Yeah. Events next year, if things start to get better in that
Totally.
shape. We'd love to get out and start doing some more stuff in that regard as well.
I'm feeling optimistic for PAX.
Totally. And yeah, things like, as I said, those subs and stuff are really appreciated and relevant because the channel will stay active and we'll get those streams going on there. So we love that there's the onus on us to provide content for you guys because you're there and you're supporting and you're watching. So yeah, it means a lot.
I still think of nearly once a week. I think of the first stream that we did, that massive Microsoft
one, yeah,
one.
yeah.
That was yesterday.
And
Oh my god!
And I think of when we did, we started it, and we were teasing it on Twitter and stuff, and then it started, and people went, "Oh my god! Like, look at the set! Oh my god, you guys are back! This is so exciting!" And then we went right at the top of the stream. Just so you know, this is just a one-off, just an Xbox live stream, and we're just like really happy to be able to do this. And then just seeing in chat everyone go, "One off! Oh no! Oh god! Oh, I was hoping you were back," and so sad. And then, of course, because you are our community and you're so beautiful, instantly people started going, "Come on, guys! We're just lucky that we have this one." And it's so exciting. Anyway, like that we were like, and just before we get into the rest of the show, we just prepared a quick video for you, and then it was the full Patreon pitch video, and then it was just like people going, "It's happening!"
Doesn't that sum up our company so well as well? It's like,
come
let's
up with
do
things on the
things
fly.
that we think are a hilarious joke that are a little bit cruel.
I haven't got that vibe at all. What are you talking about?
Oh no!
I've got a support pockety here.
You can only talk when you're hugging the pockety.
And Just Titus,
Whoa.
whoever,
saw
you
a-
won the PC, just gifted 5 subs to
Oh.
viewers.
Yay!
Well done. Thank you
Yay.
very much. And Trev G also donating subs. So thank you very much, you guys. That's amazing. The last people I wanted to thank beyond all the viewers was our mod team as well.
Yes. Huge effort on their behalf.
Yeah, my God.
If obviously, like, if you're watching this and you're not in the Discord, jump across the Patreon and you will not only witness like a fully fleshed out, running, living organism that is the Discord.
Yeah.
But that is running, of course, because of the mods and all the tireless work they do in there. They do such tireless work. It's insane. I can't keep up with it.
And we are nothing without our community, but managing a community as lovely as ours and keeping that a space that is like safe and like good for everyone is really an important job, and it's our mods that are able to do that.
Because like as much as like we are all like somehow this slice of goodness on the internet
Totally
exists around our show, which we're so grateful for. But even within that, everyone's human, right? And everyone has different opinions on things. And it's like, it's why we're able to make a show where there's travesties in the Game of the Year Awards. And so it's... and so, yeah, and totally, there's totally part of that is the way that our mods talk to the community and make sure everyone's informed where we fall short because we are only 4 people. So, yeah. Like endlessly grateful for not only that side of things, but the skill, the broad skill variation within the mod team has meant that people like Gat and Syntax are able to code things to make our show work better, and everyone else is doing parts of the Discord or modding in chat right now and just making sure that everyone's having a good time, and it's insane. We couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, and it's also like it's been a learning experience for us as well, because this is a different way of working in terms of like we have this mod team that don't work within the company. They're not in having all the conversations that we are, and so there's been times where we've forgotten to tell them things, and like and it's been like a process where we've fallen short and we've gone, okay, we need to change the way that we work, and we've been implementing new processes to be able to like, because all they're trying to do is help us, and sometimes we haven't been helping them in that way, and so it's been great to learn that stuff.
It's also just coming from a TV background as well. This is such a different way to work when it's just so inclusive of the community and involving everyone in a really big way. So it's a really nice process to be able to have open communication about all that stuff.
Yeah,
as
totally.
well.
And then the last thing I'll say with them, beyond like they do all the work that you see, there's a ton of behind the scenes stuff that they do all the time. They're always talking that sort of thing that you don't see. But then there's also stuff that you really don't see, which is there's I will see conversations with mods where they're just like, hey, this person in that channel, let's just keep an eye on them because they seem like they're having a rough day. Or this person needs just a little extra attention today because they're going through something. And it's like, that's things that you will never even notice. It's just this thing of like, they know the personalities within this community and as we do as well, but they are so much more on top of like the day-to-day of particularly the Discord, of just knowing that who you guys are. And like you said, Pete, this small slice of like positivity on the internet, I think it's like we are a very small community, but this small community is like I think the charity stream on Tuesday, a perfect example. We are a tiny live stream up against huge other live streams, and we raised nearly $6,000 in one night for that stuff. And there are streams that were 10 times bigger than us who didn't come anywhere near that. And that's because of you guys and who you are as people.
Small, but like invested.
Yeah.
Emotionally and like there to be part of the community in a really lovely way rather than just kind of like casually present.
Totally. Yeah.
And I feel like I have to single out, because we're at the end of the season, Kiara, Disturbed, you'll see in Discord, who may not be the most vocal in the Discord, but was the person that kept the Pocket spirit alive through the Facebook page, was the person that the mod team exists because it's built around Kiara and Kiara's like modus operandi, which is like making sure people are safe and having fun. And that's where that cradle like was born, and that's why this show exists now.
And what you mean, like kept the Pocket spirit alive in between the end of the
original
Pocket and this show.
Absolutely that, but also like teaming up with Argon on like day 3, recognizing that Ben and Kiara were going to be able to work together well to make sure that was running properly.
Totally, yeah.
And it's like, it's been like, it's since day 1, those people have been there for us.
Because she's called the mother of the Pocketeers, and for good reason. And I feel like the reason she hasn't been talking as much, potentially, is that, you know those stories of like child trapped in a burning car, mother gets adrenaline strength and like lifts a car up? Like Pocket was a burning car for 3 years between the end of the show and now. She held it up for 3 years and now she's just like exhausted and collapsed. She's got that adrenaline's rushing out of the body, and all the other mods are coming in and holding her up. Like she's on and then she's like, all right, it's time to die. And then they carry her like, and she's the old guy from what was the Australian actor who was what was the show with Joshua Jackson, the sci-fi show? Fringe. The dad, the old time. Lord of the Rings.
John Noble.
John Noble. And now she's John Noble, and she's like John Noble, and she's like, my time is done. And so now the Pocketeer mods carried her to a pyre, and then she's lying on it, and she's like, bring wood and oil, and then they're just gonna burn her, and that's like the beautiful. It's a symbolic ending.
Beautiful.
To how. Yeah.
And then I write in and I'm like,
that went in a direction.
She's still alive.
And right at the end, Faramir over here is like, Father, we can reconnect, and Denethal's like, no.
Yeah.
I love, just to play off that analogy, I love the idea that she's holding the burning car for 3 years, and we walked past and went, back pocket. And she's like, oh yeah, you fucking think?
Totally. So we are done for the evening. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out and watching. We will be back late in January, but you're going to see a ton more of us over the course of the next 4 weeks. And of course, we'll continue to be in the Discord. Follow the socials. We've got a competition running on our Pockety channel right now that I was informed had not actually tweeted out, even though the tweet was scheduled and should have gone out. So I'll make sure that goes out when I get home.
Cool.
We'll see you guys very soon.
That is it. Have a wonderful holiday, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Get some rest, play some games.
What a joy it's been here to be with you every week.
To the wide, Peter.
Let's back it out.
Let's back it out. Good night, everybody. Good.